Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I was just here yesterday. How's it going? Nice to see you all again. Hello, hello. What am I doing? Everything, getting my life together. You would think I would have the hang of this by now, and clearly, no. Hello. Okay. Hi, Momo Existential. Hi. Ken, Joey, Anthony, AE, hello. Yes, okay, so the sound is on. There's just nothing playing. The names on YouTube, they've changed to your username instead of your display name. So yeah. I think that's something that's been kind of happening off and on for a little while, but it seems like it might be here to stay for now. Nina, hello. Nicholas, hi. Loving the stream title. Thank you. Listen, it doesn't really make sense, but that's what makes it funny. Hi, Existential. Love the pink. Thank you. This is my Glinda cardigan. Listen, don't let the cardigan fool you. I still got the smoke for Miss Glinda, but she's also legendary. You're loving the update? Me too. The stream title made you cackle. I'm glad. Hi, Vanessa, Nadia, hello. Okay, we are going to check all of our Scrooge shops. We're gonna be playing Wishblossom Ranch. Probably, I think I have one more area to open up in Glamour Gulch. We have to give the key. Oh, we should probably give the key to Tinkerbell first, or put it wherever it needs to go after we check the Scrooge shops, because I think then we get Con, and I hear that Con is a little tricky to level up, so I think that's what we're gonna do first. But I do want to open the other area in Glamour Gulch. Want to make sure we're taking care of all the horses, gathering the things. I have to feed a couple skunks. I did log on this morning at like 7:30 to wait. No, that's not new. I just always forget that it has the painting on the side. I did log on at like 7:30 to feed the gold goose, as you can see by the fact that it's following me around. It's really yellow, but I get what they were going for. What's the chance that we get the fence today? You still can't play, so you're happy to watch me play? I'm sorry that you can't play, but hopefully you have a good time hanging out. Teresa, hello. Yeah, I've been really enjoying. I've been just putting on people playing like VODs and things in the background while I've been going about my business recently, and it's been nice. I do have to be ready to run over to the tablet or the TV and turn it off if people are getting to something that I haven't gotten to yet. But also, I'm getting to the point where I feel like, yeah, it's gonna take some time to level Con, so hopefully it's, this is the exact same shirt that I have, it's just a different name. But I feel like the end is quickly approaching, and that's making me a bit sad. No fence. Okay, that's fine. Hi, Kelsey. Hello. When do we get the fairy area? I think after, I think we have to get Con and get Con to level 4, because I feel like whatever his skill is, like special skill, is what we're going to need to use to get to Pixie Acres. But if anybody has played this already, you can let me know if that's true or not. That is accurate. Okay. Yeah, because I really do want to see Pixie Acres. So if we could get that done today, that would be, I think, the optimal outcome. Hi, Hector. Hello. What else? I feel like there's not really much else. Okay. Design, yes. I almost said Cinderella. Not the same person whatsoever. Cruella pop art painting. We'll take it. Gimme. Oh, I am so disappointed about the fence. But I must persevere. You had to gallop and place into some foliage in order to level up your horses quickly? Yes, I've heard the tales of people leveling their horses, and that's... I don't know if that's my bag. I was wearing this Tangle dress with the idea that I was going to be hanging out with Maximus a lot today, and yet here I am with Sven to level him up to get the Arendelle stuff for horses, and then probably we're gonna be with Con, but it's fine. I look cute. We found Glamour Gulch's crystal key. Bring it to Tinkerbell and the Wishblossom Heart only when you're ready to delve deeper into the caves. We're gonna do this first, and then we're gonna probably just roam around for a little bit while we level up, get the resources. I have time to feed the skunks, so I'm not worried about that. I think they're 12 to 12. It's your girl Can. Hello, Fat Cat Plush. Hello, hello. Cat, hi. I'm like thirsty for this coffee. I want to drink it, but I also must play. Okay. Tink! I have the thing. Crystal key. What now? What now? Hooray, you got the next crystal key. Follow me. I'll take you to the next part of the root network. Okay. Go for it. I'm following. Do we love the hair or do we love that hair? I love this hair. This isn't really the ideal look for it, I think, but I wanted to wear it so badly that I was like, I'll just change the color and make it work. I think it's so cute though. You're not sure what you're okay with getting spoiled, but at the same time, you want to be part of the beginning hype. I got you. This is probably the only like story text we're gonna see for a little while, I think, because I feel like most of what we're gonna have to do is level up Con. So the beginning part should be fairly low spoilers, I believe. Here we go. Once I use the crystal key, you'll be able to enter the caverns. Keep an eye out for any horse friends inside, and good luck exploring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're currently wearing it too, and the fact that we can change the accessory color, I know that really just needs to be a standard, but I was pleasantly surprised when I saw that. It's such a cute hairstyle. Gorgeous hair. You're so beyond worried about the upcoming weeks of the premium shop. I'm worried. Here's the thing. I thought the premium shop was Oh, well, I guess we will be riding Maximus. I thought the premium shop was dwindling and we weren't really gonna get much until the Cinderella update, but now it seems as though that's not the case. Oh, I also need to go into the other area because I think I forgot a chest over there, but we'll go back eventually. How expensive are we talking about? The premium shop? Well, if this week being full is any indication, probably a lot. I think I had 20, I think it was like 20,000 this week or something very close. I had a fair amount of moonstones. Thoughts on this week's premium shop? Oh, okay. In a nutshell, the premium shop items are gorgeous and I feel like I like them a lot. I do have some nitpicky things, some of which are maybe less nitpicky and more valid, some of which are probably very nitpicky. I wish they put the well platform in the bundle with the castle because I feel like those go together and it's a little silly to separate them. And then they could have just had the buildings, the Remy and the Scrooge together. I feel like that would have made a lot more sense. And it feels a little tacticky to put this with these buildings instead of with the castle. I really like the Goofy stall and the well, but I think it's a little ridiculous that we got all this foliage that's just straight up recolors in this bundle and then they hiked the price 1,000 moonstones. That doesn't sit well with my spirit. I don't like that at all. I feel like if they're going to give us foliage in the premium shop that we're paying for with moonstones, it should be new assets. I don't like that it's recolors. If they're giving us recolors, I feel like that should be free, but that's just me. I love this house. I think it's gorgeous and stunning. I feel like the Baby Pegasus branding is a little odd since Baby Pegasus came with a different DLC. I like this chicken coop. I think it's really cute, but I wish we could attach animals to it like a critter home. This dress is perfect and wonderful, and I have no notes. And this wind vane is a wind vane. I don't really know what you want me to say about that. It is what it is. It's cute. Yeah, Kitty, hi. Have I recovered from the absurdity of the skunk rebellion yet? You know what? I thought I had until I looked in this companion menu and saw that we actually have Professor Moufette as a critter companion. I don't know if he was in here before we discovered that quest line, but I had blocked my eyesight from pretty much everything except the geese, so that sent me once more. I think that is absolutely hilarious. Which characters came with this DLC? We have Snow White, Tinkerbell, Cruella, and Tigger, and then 3 horses. I think I came from there. That looks like the way I came. 3 horses, Maximus, Con, and Pegasus. Let's see. Hi, Ignis. Hello. How am I enjoying the DLC? I'm loving it. Wait. What is this? Oh, there's a lever. Interact with the lever base to pick up the scent trail of the missing lever handle. Oh, I understand. I've done this. It's almost like if I read what it was telling me to do, I would be able to do the thing. Almost. Okay. Interact. Hi, Yana. Hello, hello. Are we getting a Cinderella realm, or is she just pulling up in the valley? I'm pretty sure she's just pulling up in the valley. The double jump. Very fancy indeed. Okay. It's a lot of barrels and stuff. Gonna do your Pegasus leveling up? Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's another thing I need to do. I need to expand the stable. I'm not planning on using more custom horses right now, but I want to have them so I can start leveling them by feeding them daily and stuff like that. We cannot speak ambition, Wishblossom. With decay, crystals on our roots. Break them, break. This, I think it's like the speech broken up with the ellipses. It's very dramatic. It just always makes me think of the scene from Hercules with the Titans, where they're like, freeze him, blow him away. I love that scene so much. I don't know why. The blow him away makes me cackle every single time. Okay. Remove the decay crystals affecting the Wishblossom in the blue area, green area, and pink area. I shall. Let me clear these. Cinderelm. There's something there. I don't know what that was. That sound. What's that sound? It was a Twitch sound. I don't know. If anyone did anything nice, thank you very much. I apologize that I can't see what it was. You immediately got all 4 and you like that they simultaneously level up. Wait, the horses all level up together? Okay. That's the pink crystal. Let's go through here. Okay, I also need to look around for chests because they were kind of hidden. You thought I said Wishblossom? Wait, what? Anyone else having a hard time getting Jasper stones? I wasn't actually having a hard time, but I'm sure you probably are already bringing a villager with you who has the mining role. That's going to be helpful. Get a critter who helps with... There are critters who drop extra gems, I think. You could do that to help. It's not going to help the spawn rate, but at least when you get one, then you'll get extras, which is going to be helpful. Okay, Maximus, I need you yet again. Leap across the chasm. You don't know if that's on purpose or a glitch, but at this moment, what happens to one custom horse is what happens to all of them. That's very interesting. Okay. lever. Ah, yes, of course. Of course? Maybe? No. Can you push this? I think you should be able to. Why can you not? Do you have to be you? Okay. Is it broken or am I missing something? Please let me know. The critters have not been helping with getting extras for you in this DLC. That's unfortunate. I'm going to another one for now. We'll be back to this one. Okay, so wait. I lied. We're going back. You could not use Maximus to move the blocks. You have to use the custom horse to push? Why? Is that always? Are only the custom horses able to push? Okay. Do vacuums work here? I don't know if they work down here, but they should in the DLC map in general. But I don't think down here is able to be decorated. Got it. Custom horse, special ability, pushing things. Hi, Jasmine. Hello. Break it. Okay. Custom horses are the only ones that can do that. Wait, this wasn't the pink area? What is... I don't know, like... What is there that signifies this is the green area? Is it the green, like, leaves and stuff? I thought it would be the pink one because of the pink crystals. But I guess this is probably the pink one because there's more pink crystals. Okay. What does that do? Lifts that. And then we can use Maximus to jump across. Amazing. The green hue at the top, all the crystals are pink. Okay. All right. Sniff the thing. And lead me to whatever we need to find. Ah, a lever. Speaking of levers, I really want Yzma in the game. I really, really do. Okay. Also, while I'm here. Finally a streamer who's behind you? Yeah, I'm kind of taking my time. Or attempting to, anyway. To varying levels of effectiveness. Okay, so this, I'm assuming, is the blue area. I just feel like they probably could have made that a little bit more clear. Serving Glinda today? Well, yes. Yes. It's only right that I, show support. Listen, I feel like you gotta well, no, I was about to say something that wasn't going to make any sense and that I don't believe. But in this particular case with Glinda only and with nothing else, unless I specifically feel that way about it, I feel like I have to show as much support as I show scrutiny. And I show a lot of scrutiny. I have a lot of feelings about Glinda. And therefore I must also support. Okay. Let me go ahead and move over here. You want Madam Mim? Madam Mim is iconic, but I don't know if I feel like I desperately need her in the game. Nope, wrong horse. Maximus, I choose you. Oh, wait. Okay, I did choose you. But first, I think... Actually, pull the lever again. You just got Cruella yesterday? Me too. What did that lever do, though? Do it again. I hear something. And I see nothing. Okay. That means I probably messed something up. And probably this needs to be moved again. Why? I don't know. But we're gonna try. Oh! There we go. One lever? Ah, yes. I was wondering why I had to move that. It didn't seem to be doing anything. You've been enjoying doing chores and grinding with this DLC, and today you're finally gonna flatten all the biomes. Amazing. Let me know if you delete the rock and tree clusters in the Wishing Alps, if they show up in your foliage menu. Because I couldn't find them in the foliage menu, and I don't want to delete them and then not have access to them. Is this all for the blue entrance? Because we're really doing a lot here. Or is... I feel like probably. Ah, yes. Okay. Amazing. Stomp. Descend. You did the exact same thing, wondering why the second platform didn't come down. Yeah, I thought it was weird that they had the big boulder there that didn't really seem connected to anything, but I guess it was. I just didn't look closely enough. Why is that there? Oh, that's probably gonna open. Maybe. Oof, Herm, yawn. Is that you, Tink? Yawn, me too. If we ever wanted one thing in this boring world, it would be to speak with you. That reminds me of Miss Viola Davis in Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. She's like, commemorate the dull. Boring. Why are you so bored? Nothing is worth wanting or doing or wanting to do. Those horses came to the caverns to stop it and they could not. Now you're here. What can you do? Oh, wait. Khan can kick things, right? So he'll be able to kick in the beams. Yes, of course. You brought us back our flow of pixie dust, true, but we know your heart. We know your past. What do you know? We are as tangled as our rotting roots. Oh well, as a child, you once tried very hard at something and failed. Everyone loves to bring up our flop eras. We know you remember the day your ambitions were broken. I don't know. I tried out for a sports team at school. One thing about baby me always being overshadowed in sports. I wanted to wear a uniform, be part of a team. I spent all my free time practicing, but I didn't make the cut. I was devastated. And it hurt badly, the disappointment, the shame. Okay, stop rubbing it in, gosh. It is better to be bored than feel the sting of failure. Okay, you vowed never to want anything again, to never try. Listen, I feel like this is just a little odd coming after we saved the whole valley and 2 DLCs. Like, clearly I haven't kept that vow of never trying anything again. Did I see the new Hunger Games trailer? You bet your booty I did. I really did. The cluster showed up for you after unlocking Pixie Acres. Okay. If Wishblossom Ranch represents our heart, like the dev said, is the player canonically a horse girl? Oh my. Not that, never that. Let's see. It's hard to put yourself out there, but I won't let it stop me now. Now I understand you can't give up on things just because they don't work out on the first try. Failing is an important part of life, and so is finding the courage to go after what you want. You have grown so much, Tink. We were afraid to fail and we were bored, but you have inspired us. Saving the mountains lies in your hands, in your heart. The decay is ours and yours. It is not what it seems, but here he has been waiting long enough. Okay. Everything is our fault again. Really rude. Hello! I do think it's kind of funny also that we get a new horse and we're like, okay, well, sorry, Maximus, I'm gonna have to ditch you for now. Khan's ability, you've unlocked Khan. Stand close to any wooden barricade, then use the interact button to kick it down. Okay. And I shall. Hey, buddy. A sturdy wooden barricade behind the giant Wishblossom is blocking the way out of the crystal cavern. Interact with the barrier while mounted on Khan to have him use his powerful hooves to break free. Whoa! Whoa. That actually brought me back to that time I was kicked by a kangaroo. I don't think I liked it very much. There's a short cut back. Any chests? That feels like a perfect hiding spot for a chest. To be fair, I ditched you for Sven. I mean, yeah. Kind of. What? It was a tiny kangaroo, to be fair. It was like, I went to Australia once and there was this like zoo thing and I'm pretty sure it was a kangaroo. It was just really small. They had like this area, they have these at zoos here too with different animals, where it's like there's a path through an area and you walk on the path and the animals are kind of just like doing their thing, minding their own business for the most part, and you just kind of walk through and you mind your own business and they mind their own business. And I was just like on the path and all of a sudden I was on the ground. I landed. Tink, you did it. You're so good at this. I think I'm getting the hang of this. That's wonderful. The Wishblossom seem to know a lot about me. Is that weird? I don't think so. Not any odder than the other stuff here, at least. And now that you've freed Khan, you can get to Pixie Acres. There you should be able to find the last of the giant roots and get things back to normal. The bright side is, now that you've freed Khan, you can get to Pixie Acres. No problem, Tink. I'm already on my way, as soon as I get Khan to trust me enough. Yeah, I did get yeeted a little bit. I need shiny Jasper? Now that's gonna be a problem. Wait, what's that for? Oh, that's for the stable. Got it. Bounce up, never down. Talk to Snow White and let her know about Khan. Okay, I do need, though, to go to the other area. I think that's the exit. I think this was the first one. I feel like there was a place in here where there was a chest that I did not find. Shiny Jasper hasn't been your issue, regular has. Well, we'll hope that that's true for me as well. Wait, what? Oh, okay. How was Wicked for Good? You know what? It was fabulous. It was wonderful. I can't wait to see it again. I'm gonna try to see it in like a week or so. Because I feel like I wasn't really able to fully absorb it on a first watch. For a multitude of reasons, and I need to sit with it again. There's one scene in particular towards the end that I really feel like I need to see when I'm at my best. I think it was right over here. Oh, I did get it. Well, okay. That was the one right in Khan's butt. That was the one I was thinking of. Now how do I leave? Can I just backtrack, or is that not something I can do? Thank you, AE. The mining nodes are acting up for you. You don't get anything on hit 1 and 2 every time. Interesting. Oh, no, that's something else. Oh dear. You feel like when you see it, you'll melt into a puddle of tears and feelings? Probably. Actually, I got a text this morning from my partner's mom. She knows how much I love Wicked. And she went and saw Wicked with my partner's sister. Like, they went together. So she texted me this morning. She's like, I saw Wicked for Good. I loved it. It was so good. I cried, obviously. I was like, well, yes. I would expect nothing less. You always get lost in these caves. Yeah. Caves are not the easiest for me to navigate. Okay. Okay, here's where we can exit. Han, I choose you. Do I do story on member streams like for games? No. I do not. There's no reason to worry about me. I may be tiny, but I've outsmarted everyone in Neverland. Okay, well, I really didn't mean to talk to you, but I love that for you. Congratulations. I meant to leave. Let me break this. And find the exit, which is... not there, not there. Not there. I think here. Okay. Here we go. I always expect it to be kind of like with doors in our house or something, where even though it gives us a button to exit, if you just kind of go through it, it will send you through it. But then I just ricochet off of the fake door portal thing. Hey, Snow.
Oh, I'm so grateful you're here.
I think I'll bake a pie today. It'll smell so nice cooling on the windowsill. Okay. Bounce up, never down. Snow White, look, I found Con. Oh, thank you, Tink. I'll bet he can help with exploring. Oh, I know he can. Tink, did you know that Con was raised to be a military horse? Have you noticed how strong his legs are? I mean, he's a horse. I don't know. I did guess he did kick things. You mean, they sure are. Yeah, they sure are. Well, there's something you should try. If you find something blocking your path, Con can kick it down. That's really useful. I'm not sure Con trusts you just yet, but once you know him better, I'm sure he'll be happy to help you. That makes sense. I should work on that so we can break the barricades on the way to Pixie Acres. I feel like if this horse was a real team player, it wouldn't need me to level up my friendship to help us save the Wishblossom Mountains, but maybe that's just me. Well, if you meet a very bouncy friend there, I hope you get to make his acquaintance.
Could you help me? Could you please?
Not right now, Snow. I gotta do some things. Oh, I had to do things. Multiple things. But first, let me at least go ahead and pet you. No, that's climbing. Pet. Hey, Con. I also kind of wish that we had interactions between the horses and the characters whose movies they're from, which I think we talked about a little bit yesterday, but like we got the little quest with Kristoff with Sven. It'd be cool if we had something like that with Rapunzel and Maximus and Flynn, and with Mulan and Con, I guess. My favorite new character so far? I don't know. I mean, probably Tinkerbell, though. Afternoon tea set, button stew, and an apple. Okay, well, I can help you with that, but first, let's ride around this way, harvest some things. I already fed that goose. You can't mine yet because you're too low level, which is unfortunate. But we can jump over some things. Love how we have to grind his trust just so he can kick down a piece of wood in 3 seconds. I know. With Maximus, I feel like it made a little bit more sense because the logic was like you have to gain his trust so that he knows that you're skilled enough to, I don't know, be part of the big long jumps. Like that made a little bit of sense. Like it wasn't just building his trust. It was also like him being like, okay, like you're not gonna go flying off if I leap across this great divide. Anything else over here for me? No. Okay. We're gonna grab some stuff, head home, all that stuff. Button stew is glitched. Oh no! Well. I guess we'll do what we gotta do. Sissix, hello. Do I think we might get that later with Flynn and Rapunzel? I don't know. Like something that they'll add eventually or something that you just have to progress further in the story. Because I know some people have already finished the DLC, which is a little mind-boggling to me. But if you have, let me know if there's something with the horses and their characters. Hi, Cassie. Hello. Feel like an old military horse would be trained to do as it's told. Well, yeah. I also feel like, I don't know, if the horses are that tight with their villager characters, it feels like we could just be like, hey, Mulan, I really need Khan to trust me ASAP because I got a whole map to save. Any chance you can just put in a good word for me? And she'd be like, oh, yeah. Okay. You'd have to check because you've just been leveling up horses since you finished. Gotcha. Okay, take that. Take these. Oh, welcome to a new level. Finally found the white goose. Nice. Okay. Good job, geese. Okay. I needed an apple and something else that I've already forgotten. What was it that you wanted? Oh, yes, the afternoon tea set. I remembered it before I got into the menu, but too late to exit out of it. Afternoon tea set. Oh, literally right there. Okay. Stunning. Let me grab an apple. You had to set your alarm this morning to get the yellow goose. I didn't set my alarm, but I did have to roll out of bed a little earlier than usual. Okay. You're so happy you got Pegasus? Oh, amazing! When you change the well skin in Pixie Acres, it doesn't save. I think somebody said that yesterday, that some of their wells were reverting back to the original ones. I haven't really tried, and I don't think I've seen anything about that from anyone from Gameloft. Forgot about the new signs. Do I remember what they're called? These ones? I don't know. I usually just search sign and it'll come up. Floral alpine signpost. Is there a weird time for a goose? Yeah, there's one that's there from 7 to 8. Some people have said that it's there from 7 to 8 in the morning and at night. I don't know. I just saw it in the morning and the menu just says the morning. More crystals for decor. Okay. Well, I'm level 4. We're gonna make you able to mine things. Sam, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Let's go over here. It's gonna be a lot of kind of just running around and gathering things. We'll go find the skunks to feed them. I'm gonna probably need some more resources in order to open the last area of the gulch. Might be a process though, friends. I know I could set up a little thing and just like run endlessly into it. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's boring. The flower tree clusters are under trees, not foliage. Like under the landscaping thing. Yeah, it wasn't for me when I first opened the game though. So I think somebody said that it showed up for them after they opened Pixie Acres for some reason. So I might try again later. Yours only showed up in the morning, not in the evening. Okay. I mean, I didn't check in the evening and the menu only says the morning, but a couple people said that they either saw it or they heard that it was there in the evening as well. I don't know. I wasn't able to fact check. One of the skunks is also weather related and not just time. Wait, what? That's weird. I don't think I like that. Hi, Bella. Hello. You got it in the evening? Okay. The patterned skunk is rainy. Wait, what? This one? Wait a minute. I fed this morning, but I guess it was raining this morning. So it only shows up because it was like 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. this morning when I saw it. It didn't say anything about weather, but it was raining when I fed it, I guess. And now it's just interesting. I don't think I like that. In fact, I know I don't like that. I was trying to be generous. I don't like that. Same as one of the bees will only show up when it's rainy and clear. I know I said I like when Gameloft gets creative, but maybe not this particular type of creative. Maybe not this particular brand of it. Honestly, it's soul-sucking. Do not recommend. You do that when you're doing chores around the house and check periodically to continue leveling. Oh my. You missed out on all the codes that expired on the 18th. Oh no! That means you didn't get the sign? The sign is pretty cute. The rest of the stuff, I can't really remember what the codes were. You think weather is better than time? I would prefer weather over time, I think, in general. Well, no, I don't think that's true. I don't think I prefer weather over time, just because, like, at least with time, you can set an alarm to remind yourself because you know when it's going to be there. It's still not feasible for everybody, but, like, with weather, you don't know when it's going to happen. It may or may not happen during your play session. And you also have to remember once the weather changes that you need to do that. And that's the kind of thing I would forget. Like, even if I told myself, okay, when it rains, make sure you check for this skunk, it would start raining and my brain, I don't think, works in the way where it would actually remind me. I don't know. Does that make sense? I should probably be hanging out with somebody who's a mining person, actually, now that I think about it. Snow White, get ready, girl. I'm coming for you. The pattern skunk says not available right now in your game, but you got the skunk this morning while it was raining. Yeah, this morning it said 12 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Oh, I'm so grateful you're here.
Come hang out with me. Thank you, girl. We'll level you up. And we'll get some extra drops while we're doing our stuff. Sign, headband, and motifs. Okay, okay, okay. You also missed the codes? My goodness. Okay. I feel like... Would I save time? Should we make an obstacle course? For jumping, I feel like that would be maybe slightly more fun than running into the side of an island or like a biome. But then it's like we also spend the time making the thing. At what point is it worth it? Maybe I'll do that after we go around finding things and opening Glamour Gulch if I'm really bored or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Now, how? Oh, I can get back there. Okay. Well, slay. Why did they make it so short? The time? Did they? Because they dropped the codes during the showcase. And the showcase was what? 6 weeks ago? What codes? They were the codes from the showcase. Someone said the railway is like multiple jumps. Wait, what's the wait, someone explain the railway thing to me again. I forget. Lenny, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Don't call you out. Listen, I'm not calling you out. I would probably not remember if I didn't do it right when I was watching the showcase. Or there was one code that might have been the signs that someone reminded me of afterwards. I'm not judging. I'm just saying short time frame is maybe a little dramatic. The vampire teeth are still active. Okay, I think that's the one I was thinking of that someone told me on stream because the code dropped while I was streaming or something. The pathing. The railway pathing? When the horse runs on it and jumps. You haven't tried, but someone talked about it. I need to look into this. This is not... Wait, okay. Are we talking about the train tracks from Oswald? I still needed that. I don't know why I put that away. Or are we talking about something new that we can make? Is it BG? Hello? Welcome in. I feel like that was not at all how you say your name. Please correct me. Railway something something. If it's something we can craft, like if it's the trolley tracks, I don't know why that would work, but I could try that. If it's something else, I don't have access to it yet. Cruella car track path. Okay. I probably need a resource that I don't have from Glamour Gulch yet. I'm going to... Oh, well, I guess I'm going to put it away. That's not what I meant to do. But maybe I can get the painting table out instead. It's going to be cuter. And pop her right here in front of this thing that I can't open yet. Boop. Okay. Come with me. I have space. Cruella's tracks are Scrooge items. Oh, I don't have that. I don't have that. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't remember seeing it. So we're just gonna go around, grab some resources, and then I'm gonna go to whatever the blueprint is in some area. I think it's up to the northeastern part of this biome, kind of over by the cave where we found Cruella. I think that's where the entrance to the other area is that I still need to unlock. This DLC is so craft heavy and you low-key love it. I have mixed feelings about it. I enjoy being in the valley, gathering resources, but at the same time, I enjoy decorating, and I feel like I don't love the fact that I feel like I'm going to have to spend so much time grinding before I can actually decorate, because the vast majority of the stuff is craftable. The name I pronounced yesterday had you weak. I remember which one it was. I think I woke up at like 3 a.m. and like had a cringe attack about it. But I don't remember what the name actually was, but I do remember that situation, yes, of course. The skunks are easy to trap and not chase for feeding. Oh, that's one thing. I feel like the skunks animations for when they're ready for you to approach them and not ready are too similar. If my vision were just slightly worse than it is now, I think I would have a hard time distinguishing between the two. Maximum Demon Cross, hello, hello. You wouldn't mind as much if the crafting menu wasn't terrible. Well, yes, that's one of the biggest improvements I think we need in the game. An updated crafting menu, better filters or tags or whatever, and most importantly, a search bar. Oh, hey, buddy. I can probably do this on the horse, but I simply do not want to. Like, that is the don't come near me. That is the come near me. They're a little bit too similar, especially from certain angles. Okay. Have, this. No, have this. You love it only because you're not beholden to Scrooge. Well, that is fair. That is fair. That is fair. Okay. You fed. So far, it seems like probably the skunks need 2 feeds or something to be friends with them, because that's my 3rd one I fed today, and none of them like me yet. So hopefully tomorrow. Okay. I need a bunch of shiny jasper. What's Wishblossom Ranch about in Dreamlight Valley? It's a new DLC where you go to this ranch that's struggling because too many wishes were made, and it's negatively affected the place. So we have to help fix it up by getting to the bottom of who made too many wishes and restoring the big wish blossoms and all that stuff. And horses. The horses are kind of a big part. Not even kind of, just like actually. I really want Cruella's car as a furniture item. I don't know if we actually get it or not. But I want it. Oh. Having these back here is really, really rude. Okay. You still wish the stone fence from Storybook Vale was a crafting item. You've still yet to find it in Scrooge's. Yeah, I don't have it either. It makes me very upset that I don't have it. Every day I wake up and wonder if today's the day I'll get the fence, and every day I go to sleep knowing that it was not the day that I got the fence. So many builds I want to build, but I can't. Because of the fence. Oh, actually I need... Destroy? Oh, slay! Okay, well, actually, I'm not going to go in there right now. I thought that that was going to be a blueprint thing, like the one area in the Wishing Alps. I didn't realize I could get there just by kicking in some things. I will check it out, while I'm here, before we go to the new area. I want to grab all these resources. Sounds like the Wish movie plot. Possibly in the way that I described it, but it's not really. I would not say. Although I do like Wish. You're mining with Belle and Pegasus to level him up and grind. Why did Miss Ma'am just run past you all the way to the next biome? Yes! That happened to me too. I think from what I hear, it's glitchy when you're mining on a horse, but they're pretty normal if you're just mining yourself. Because I didn't have that issue when I pulled out my pickaxe on my own and Snow White was following me, but I did when I used a horse. You still don't have the fence or the big fountain? I have the big fountain, but I think I first got it in a chest from leveling up a critter. And then, of course, after I already got it, it started showing up in Scrooge's shop. But my initial obtaining of it... How do I get back there? Oh, here? Oh, what? Do I have to jump this? That's annoying. You're loving the braids? Thank you! Yeah, I'm big in the braids for now. It's been a while since I did... kind of braids or anything on my hair. I shaved my head at the start of this year. I think it was the start of this year. So for a long time, I felt like it wasn't long enough to... Okay, I'm just gonna leave those and eventually put it vacuum down. It wasn't really long enough for me to do braids or anything because I do my hair myself and I'm not a very talented or skilled braider. I get by, but I need my hair to work with me. Okay. I think this is pretty much everything from here. Let's break this. Oh, this is the other entrance to the new area. Of course, of course, of course. You're looking for a new braid stylist and gonna resort to just doing it yourself for the winter. Yeah, doing it myself takes a long time, but I like not spending the money. And I also like, don't really, I don't know. I'm not an overly social person, and having your hair braided takes so long, and the idea of sitting in a chair with someone that I don't really know and like wondering how much small talk I should be engaging in, how much I should let them just do their thing, like that does not sound fun for me. I'd rather just do it over 2 or 3 days myself. Okay, clean all this up. You hate small talk with hairstylists? Like, I've had lovely conversations with people who did my hair. It's just kind of like when you're riding in an Uber or something and you're like, do I talk to the person that's driving? Like, would they feel more comfortable if I if I talked to them, or would they prefer for me to leave them alone? Like, how many pleasantries? But it's that for like 8 hours when you're getting your hair braided. So I know it's not for me. It's not for me. You've done it yourself for a while and then you found someone amazing through a friend. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's also finding somebody who like gets the vision, you know? You want someone who's on the same page as you, so your hair comes out looking how you want it to look after you spent all that time and money too. Okay, grab this. Can I kick this? I can't. I think I need bigger, not bigger, stronger hooves. Because that looks like it's Pixie Acres over there. Ah, the other skunk. Okay, yeah, do your thing. Run away. Yes. I also feel like the animation loop for these is very short. Remember how they extended the animation loop for the raccoons and the crocodiles? I feel like this is a very short one. Need the power of friendship to kick that down. Ah, how could I forget? We need to be better friends. Oh, you're so cute with your creepy red eyes. Anyway. I could have just run over to you, but I didn't really want to. Okay. Break this rock. I wonder how, you know, I feel like everyone should cast their bets about how close we are to level 3 with Con, because I'm gonna check after we finish cleaning up this area. I feel like we're probably only halfway there, and that's a little terrifying to me. And honestly, halfway might be generous. So we haven't really done that much. You think I'm a quarter of the way there? Do we know that? Did we see it already? I know I can check in the menu. That's what I was going to do. I haven't seen any indication of it yet. Almost 8 p.m., but you just got the golden goose. Nice. It showed up in the evening for you. Yeah, I feel like it's worth a check, especially if you're not a morning person or just like have to get ready for work or something in the morning and you can't get on at 7 a.m. Check in the evening. Are you gonna drop some extras for me, Snow? I'll give you a second. It takes forever to level up the horses, but you think that was their intention? I agree that it was probably their intention. Okay. Grab this. Finish clearing this. Okay. We've done the rounds here. Any final guesses of how far, like how close we are to level 3? You love the geese so much. They're really cute. You're barely a person in the morning. Me too. I'm always so exhausted in the morning. My ounce. Half. I feel like I was closest. I said we were gonna be halfway, and it looks like we're pretty stinking close to half. Oh, what a long journey this is going to be. Snow's like, I'm gonna give you extra time. I'm gonna sit down. Honestly, like, where are my extra things that she didn't throw? Can I not be in the horse? Okay, there we go. Is Snow White still hanging out with me even? I don't know. It's none of my business, I think. If she's not, I guess that's fine. She needed a break, and I don't really blame her. Probably some stuff is just gonna be around on the ground that she will have thrown, but just have to wait and see. Okay. We're going to resource gather our way back to our house so I can drop some things off in my chests. But then we might think about making an obstacle course, honestly. Oh, or expand our stables. Once I get off the horse and mine regularly, she'll teleport. Oh, and spawn loads of stuff. Okay. I'll probably do that at some point. I like these trees. Do we like these trees? They're kind of giving like coat hanger a little bit. I'm not sure if that's meant to be the vibe. I feel like it probably is. Like villagers in Storybook Vale. I don't know what it is about the villagers. They always spawn in weird places and I don't know. I do not know. How did you get there? Where have you been? Whatever. Like, how did she get where? What is she doing? They'd fit in well with the futuristic. Oh, with futuristic furniture. You're right, I think. Yeah, I like them. I think they're probably my favorites of the foliage in Glamour Gulch. I like these trees too. These like swirly ones. All of the Cruella area is just so good. It's growing on me. It's still not my favorite, but I do like it. Hiding. Nice try. You would have killed for a regular red cypress tree. Yeah, I think like I kind of wish. Okay, so I don't know. I just really wish that they would give us basic versions of the foliage too. I talked about that when we first looked at it, but I do like these trees. I think they're cool, but I think it would be so much nicer if we had these and also a version without the ribbons and things on it. You know what I mean? That way we could mix and match, but we could also put them other places where it would make sense. Does that make sense? Within the Glamour Gulch, we could use some with the ribbons and some without, which I think would be nice because sometimes I like using a lot of trees, but using a bunch of the ones with the ribbons would be a little too much. But also that way we could have this tree as something that would get use outside of Glamour Gulch, because I really can't see myself using these trees anywhere else. I feel like it would be fairly easy to do, but I'm not a game developer, so I try not to like assume too much.
Hope you have a bull market day.
But as an outsider with no actual understanding of the work that goes into it, I feel like it would be fairly simple to give us a version without the ribbons as well. I don't like that we have to jump over that with a horse to get there. It feels unnecessarily difficult. I don't need to be back here again, but I'll take this stuff. Why not? You'd be okay with the premium shop drop of just basic stuff and new poses and color variations for foliage? Yes. I agree, as long as they were new assets, like not just new colors. That's what frustrated me a little bit about the foliage that's currently in the premium shop. The fact that it's foliage we already have, just in a slightly different color. If they had made the trees different types of trees or something, I wouldn't have minded. About how some trees are furniture items and some are free range to use as many as we want. Yes, 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 yes. And the fact that they put that in the foliage category of furniture instead of landscaping, the premium shop things, I wish they had just put them under landscaping. Not even because I don't want to pay money to Scrooge for them, just because it's easier to locate them that way. Because paying money to Scrooge for it is kind of whatever. I don't really care. It's just I want them with the things that they're like in the menu, and I don't want them cluttering up the already kind of expansive and confusing foliage filter in the furniture mode. Because aren't all of the river kit pieces under foliage too? There are a couple collections of things, I think, that are under the foliage menu in furniture where I feel like it's very cluttered. You agree on the fact that we got the lovely bush, but with a wheel. Yes, we need the one without the wheel. That is probably going to be my biggest foliage complaint about this DLC. The fact that they gave us that really cute bush, but it has the wheel attached to it, and I feel like it's just gonna look so silly when you have a bunch of them next to each other and they all have a wheel placed at the exact same angle. It's just not my favorite. You almost wish DDV would release something like the kits The Sims released. Don't say that. Don't wish that upon us. Do not wish that upon us. Oh, but you know, actually, now that you brought up The Sims, that reminded me, Snow White's very dramatic, like putting her hands over her head and like crumbling down. I think I realized why I love it so much and I find it so funny. It reminds me of a dance in The Sims 4. I think it's one of the dances that came with Get Together. But I don't know, but there's like a dance where the Sims, they'll like put their arms in the air and then they'll like wiggle down. They'll do like a little, and it's so funny. It's my favorite dance in The Sims. And they do it in Get Famous. If you have the acting career, there's this one gig where you're doing like a kid show and you dress up in this mascot outfit like a void critter, and they'll go to their mark at the acting studio and they'll do the little dance, and it's so funny in their void critter outfits. It's one of my favorite things in The Sims. You know what I mean, Kitty? You get it. It's so good. I think the only thing that's topped it is the dance from Lovestruck, which one time I did have the pleasure of introducing multiple of you to in a member stream. We watched it. It was so good. What biomes inspire me most so far? Well, interestingly, I'm like really excited to decorate the Wishing Alps, the area where our house is, and the main area where we first pop up. I am really excited about that, and I wasn't originally that thrilled about having another snowy biome, but I think especially with the build kits, I'm gonna try to make something really cute. Are we obsessulated? We are obsessulated with this and with Wicked. Thanks for hanging out, Nina. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. You're happy we don't have a new currency? Yeah, I kind of like the new currency, but I feel, because I kind of like having a little bit of grindiness to a DLC. Otherwise, it feels like it's just over way too quickly. But I feel like with the horses, and some of the other things, we still have that level of grind without the currency, so I'm not mad at it. The Alpine buildings are so cozy. I do love them. I'm really excited to see the build kits in Pixie Acres, though. I think once we get that, I'm going to be probably most excited about that. I don't know. We'll see. You're glad we have more than Dreamlight duties to earn new Dreamlight. That's true. Oh, yeah, because now we can do our Star Path stuff here instead of just the main valley. That is so true. That's something I hadn't considered. Okay, Snow White. What's the deal, girl? You did a few Pixie Acres blueprints? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see them. Because I think we only saw one in the showcase, and I felt like we saw a good amount of the ones for the Wishing Alps and for even Glamour Gulch. So I'm excited. I do love a little fairy core area. You've done more blueprints than quests. I mean, I get it. I really truly do. Con, I appreciate you, buddy, but like, you gotta work with me here. This is a little ridiculous. The Pixie Acres blueprints are the bane of your existence. Oh no, like you just need a lot of flowers in order to craft them. That's the thing, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to decorate so badly, but I don't know how many, like how resource heavy it's gonna be to craft everything. Like, Scrooge stuff showing up is annoying that you have to wait for it. Sometimes supremely annoying, but also, girl, get off of this horse. Sometimes supremely annoying, but at least you can just buy as many as you want. With some things like flowers, you can't necessarily force your way to getting more of them. Like, even with gems, especially if you have a bunch of elixirs, you can kind of just get as many as you want, sort of, as long as you're willing to put in the time. But with flowers, you have to wait for the game to spawn them. Hi, Decorista. Hello. How are you enjoying the DLC? Your favorite path requires a fish to craft a path? What are we doing? Also, I talked about this yesterday, I think, when we were looking, but some of the Glamour Gulch, they're called like tree sculptures or something. Girl, it's a tree. Why do I need all these resources to craft a tree? Oh my gosh. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You love the DLC, so immersive and gorgeous. I agree. Anyway. Thank you for your service, Vacuum. Everything requires lots of resources, especially flowers and things like barnwood. Yeah. That's gonna get on my nerves. Kind of reminds you of Nikki home crafting. Oh, not that. Iker, hello, hello. After we do this, clear this section, we're going home, we're dropping off our resources. We're checking Khan's level and we're crying. I think that's our to-do list. Nothing is worse than the Nikki home grafting. I know, that's why I don't play Nikki. Well, part of it anyway. I thought that the home decorating would possibly bring me back, but then when I saw how it worked, I was like, oh, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. You feel the flowers here spawn faster than other DLCs? I honestly don't know. You're checking now, but with the blueprints, once we unlock one, we can buy more from Scrooge. I believe the blueprints we can, but I think there are a lot of things that are straight up just crafting recipes. But also, do I know about blueprints? I'm not sure. There's a way for me to find out. Because I would have bought extra if I could have. I don't think so, but possibly. Because I finished this one and this one and the other one over here. I don't know though. Maybe I haven't checked Scrooge since then, but I think I have. So I think I would have bought one. Okay. The time has come. Go this way. Oh, I also need to bring that other peach tree over here. Should there be another one? Does anyone know how many of the pincushion peach trees exist? Is it 4 or 5? Oh, we have some shiny jasper. I feel like we need one more though. You believe it's 4? Okay. I do wish there were just a standard number of the forageable kind of like fruit things. Okay, this is going to be a challenge. Get this back. Follow the road. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, I only need 2 shiny jasper for the stable. Amazing. So we have what we need. Oh, you are so close! I think I already pet you and brushed you, but let me try again just to be sure. I don't actually remember. Consistency in Dreamlight Valley. I know. What am I doing? Had to take a pause on the blueprints though, because you prioritized crafting to unlock. Oh yeah, the horse stalls. Yes. Pet. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna run to the place. We're probably gonna go the long way around so we can grab some things. And by place, I mean the stables. We can grab some resources on the way. By the time we're there, I do declare we will be level 3. And then we can expand our stable, maybe customize a horse or something. And then if we're feeling like it, we can make an obstacle course to level Con some more. Possibly. We'll play it by ear. One more level on your main horse until you unlock the fabulous mane. Oh, amazing. The mane makes me think of Rarity from My Little Pony. I don't know why. I feel like it's a little more wild than Rarity's mane, but just as glamorous. Belle really just cleared 3 biomes to run back to your house to throw a stone at you. Well, yes. That's what Snow White's been doing with me as well. You were clipping the little resource mishap. Wait, which one? What are we gonna do for you? Crop watering, I think. That's the main you want? Yes, the fancy one. From game mechanics perspective, you would prioritize the blueprints because the extra horses don't give anything extra. That's true. I guess. I don't know. What should we do? Expand our stable? Do some blueprints? Well, I don't know if I have any other blueprints specifically for the Wishing Alps. We'll go around and see. And I think I still have a stable that's going to use Wishing Alps resources. But I do have some blueprints in Glamour Gulch that I could fix up maybe instead of doing the stable. Oh, when they all disappeared. I got you, I got you, I got you. Find these things, Con. See, I was expecting to be at level 3 already now with how close we appeared to be, but... My. Am I gonna add a mini ranch to my main valley now or keep it strictly here? I'm not sure. Not sure. I kind of think if we got a... Well, I'm sure we probably will eventually, but I think it might be a while. I kind of am coming around to the idea of a storage island, and I think it would be cute to set up a storage island that was also a farming island, if I could fit all of them on there, that was in like the Wishing Alps island. Does that make sense? Because I think it would be super cute with all of the Storybook Veil chests and with the Wishing Alps build kit. I think that would make a cute little like ranch farm storage situation. I think. But yeah, I didn't imagine that we could actually move the proper stable to the main valley. I figured that probably had to stay here. About to crash out if I abandon the house too. First death, now me. I don't know. I just like, I had been thinking about it for a while. And then I was watching someone's VOD where they were going to their storage island and they were like, it's so easy. I have my well right here. I just pop out and get whatever I need. It's only one loading screen. And I was like, it is only one loading screen. And we got a lot of DLCs. I have all of my DLC storage on different floors. It's getting to the point where it's hard for me to remember what's what. I could just have them sorted by category instead of by map. It's becoming somewhat appealing. I'm a very appealing person. I know I said I was going to go to the stable. Yeah, let me go to the stable first. Imagine me doing the things I said I was going to do. You love your storage house, but also don't organize by map. Yeah, if I didn't organize by map, it would probably be easier. It's remembering where everything is as well. You're kind of being convinced too. I just do feel like it's probably just, it makes more sense at the moment. That being said, I keep a lot of storage, so it wouldn't necessarily be... What? It would be quite a process making all of those. Like, the thing is about my storage rooms, I like a storage room that's aesthetic and functional, and I'm kind of wondering how likely it is that I'd be able to make a whole storage island look aesthetic. There would be so many chests. I have so much storage. Wait, what about Stake It? What else to use the floating islands for? I use them for dream snaps. But I think I'm also gonna probably start, I wanna start making more videos. So I might do like short-term builds on islands. I don't know. You think you also hoard way too much? Every island you've seen have combined chests for things that you have multiple chests for. Yeah, I don't think I feel comfortable giving up on how much, like how many of each thing I keep. How many pincushion peach trees are there? I think 4. Steph's island is gorgeous, but you think she has maybe a 1/4 of the resources you have? I don't think I saw Steph's completed island. I think I saw when she was working on it, but I might have to look at the final product.
Oh my.
Have you made that Glamour Gulch stable repair kit yet? Oh, once you do, we can adopt more horses for the ranch. Huh? Oh, I haven't made it. I was like, I don't think I made it. Why is it saying I have? You don't even have an island to spare. Yeah, I'm curious to see if/when we do get Storybook Vale islands and then Wishblossom Ranch islands. You know, I'm not doing this right now. No. Instead, wait, why are you still not level 3? Oh, you are. Anyway, I must have missed that. Anyway, we're gonna go look for some blueprints. You know people who also use multiple islands for storage? I don't think I could, at that point, just keep it in my house, you know?
Just so you know.
I feel like that a little bit defeats the purpose. You're gonna stick to your house and your 8,000 doors? Well, if it were, like, that's the thing though. It's kind of like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, my storage works, but I'm also gonna have to make storage for Wishblossom Ranch anyway. So if I'm gonna make storage, maybe I might as well just make it an island for everything. I don't know. Thought we might get Storybook Vale Islands in the December update, but they didn't address it in the showcase, so you're assuming next year. Yeah, I'm not sure. When did we get the second batch of, or when did we get the Eternity Isle islands? I don't remember when that was. You have all your food in the greenhouse and have managed to place the greenhouse in all your DLCs. Oh, nice. Wait. I hadn't thought about that before. If you place, oh, wow. I hadn't thought about that because before we could only place a house once and then they changed it kind of a while back where you could place the same house on multiple maps, but I haven't really used that feature very much. When you do that, does the house interior stay the same on all maps? That's kind of cool. Fascinating. Why was I here? Oh, looking for things that I have to fix. I don't know if I have any over here too. It does, yes. Oh, that's cool. I guess I hadn't really thought about it. I guess I just assumed it would be a new blank house on different maps, but that does make sense. You use the flower shop for your flower storage. I don't think I could use different houses for different storage. I feel like all of it for me has to be in the same house or on an island. I don't mind different floors, but yeah. Break this. Good job. Why was I? Oh, yes. I get so easily distracted. I'm so sorry. That's probably annoying for everybody. It's annoying for me too sometimes. But as soon as I start doing something, I'm like, I was doing something before. What was it? Don't remember. You're sad they show so little love to Eternity Isle. Wait, how do you mean they show so little love to it? Like they don't bundle it with anything? I think it's because they're just like moving, because it's older, they're just kind of shifting as they progress. Like Eternity Isle is kind of out of the bundles because it's the oldest one. I'm sure when we get an expansion next year, Storybook Vale will be out of the bundles because it's the next oldest. Does that make sense? Like, I think they're just keeping the newest things in the bundles. That's my interpretation of it anyway. Yeah, that's kind of just how I feel like they're doing it. But I do think in a lot of ways, Rift in Time was... I don't know. I can't help but feel like we got the most bang for our buck with Rift in Time. And I haven't finished this DLC yet. I haven't cross-referenced really, but in some ways it feels like we're kind of getting less stuff as we kind of move on. Granted, they could have an allocated amount of like time, money, effort they're able to put into each DLC, and maybe the things in these more recent DLCs have taken less time, money, or more time, money, effort per thing, and they were just able to spread it a little bit more with Rift in Time. I don't know. Okay, we need jasper, black flowers, pyrite. I'm just taking a picture. I can't remember this. Beautiful. We'll go get what we need. I think that's just regular pyrite. Not shiny version. Yeah, okay. You'll be manifesting Pixie Hollow as our next big expansion because you need to be a water fairy. I would like an underwater biome. I don't think I... Well, partially because I don't like the idea of DLCs being all tied to one IP. Like, I like that we have characters from different movies in the same DLC. I like that we have biomes that aren't necessarily specifically copies of certain locations. They're kind of like inspired by general themes or multiple things kind of looped into one. So I don't really want like a Pixie Hollow themed DLC, but I would think it would be cool if we had an underwater biome. I can track what I need. Oh, well, I took the picture. It's fine. But for next time, maybe I'll try that. Eternity Isle was the most utilitarian. Storybook Vale, more storytelling and aesthetics. You think Wishblossom Ranch is supposed to be a little bit of both? You'll see how you feel about it in 6 months. For sure, yeah. I haven't disliked any of the DLCs, but I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. In terms of like... Yeah, I feel like Rift in Time has the most continued use, because like vacuums I'm going to use until the day I stop playing Dreamlight Valley. I'm always going to get use out of vacuums. Scramble Coin, even though I don't play it as much anymore, is still kind of a useful thing, because like if I wanted to play a game of it, I could get a little bit of a friendship level with a new character or something. Storybook Vale, I feel like, has the least continued use, because like, yeah, it's pretty. I might go back and redecorate, but what did we get from that that's like... I can't really think of anything that we got from Storybook Vale that I use in my day-to-day gameplay. And then Wishblossom Ranch, I'll possibly use the mounts. I don't know how much I'll use them after this, because like, unless you have that 20-minute a day kind of sparkle effect, anything that you do with the horses feels slower than if you were doing it yourself. But it's fun, so maybe the fun outweighs the slowness. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to wait and see. I mean, the foliage is nice, but I'm always going to use the foliage from stuff, so I'm not really counting that. Because I also use the foliage from Eternity Isle all the time. You think Storybook Vale was more the items? You guess like top tier items and foliage. Like, yeah, it's very aesthetic, but I don't know that I necessarily... I'm not sure how true this is, but I don't think in just any given build that I'm necessarily more likely to use foliage from Storybook Vale than I am to use foliage from Rift in Time. Like the kind of conical trees from Mythopia, I feel like those are probably the most versatile items for me from Storybook Vale in terms of like trees and stuff, and the bushes from Mythopia. But I feel like I also use a lot of like the brush, like bushy foliage from Eternity Isle all the time. It's useful to level up characters and companions with the snippet lore, I guess. But it's not a must for me. Like, it's not so much better than everything else that I will use it every time I have new characters, I guess. I also just generally don't mind actually spending time with characters to level them up. I know a lot of people like to level things as quickly as possible to get to the new content as quickly as possible. That's not really like a big priority of mine. I like the experience of hanging out with the characters, which is why I'm not just running into a wall right now. I'm just kind of... That's true though, Kitty. Actually, yes. It's nice in theory and quick. My game just glitched out. To level them up, but it makes the Veil so laggy that I don't even really have them out. Which I wish they would fix. I thought they would fix, and I'm kind of surprised and disappointed that they didn't fix how laggy it is. You don't have any more time benders or snippet catchers? I still have time benders, even though I probably don't need them right now, but it's because I use the vacuums all the time. I have a lot of mist stored up, but at some point I'll probably need to go time bending again, and I want to have time benders so it's a little bit of a faster process. I feel like when they made Storybook Vale, they were more focused on story than mechanics. Rift in Time felt the other way around. I've heard people kind of say that, but I don't necessarily believe that. I think Rift in Time had a good story. I think some people prefer the story in Storybook Vale, but I don't think that there's an objective difference in the amount of story or like the quality of story. I think it's all kind of preferential. I think also the fact that Rift in Time dropped in 3 parts instead of 2 parts like Storybook Vale does make the story feel more disjointed. You enjoyed Storybook Vales more than Rift? I'm not saying anyone's wrong for enjoying one more than the other. I probably enjoyed the Storybook Vale story more than Rift in Time, but I don't necessarily think that it's actively like objectively better. I just think that was my preference. You don't like the story component, so a shorter DLC like Wishblossom Ranch is right up your alley. That's fair. Dill. You're grinding more mist than you'll ever run out of, and if you do, you have manuals. That's fair. You made all your villagers time benders, farmed 1.2 million mist and changed them all. Did the same with farming. Don't need any for now. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I did that with my time benders too. I think I got up to a little over 1 million mist, but I still left. Oh, the reason why I left them actually, now that I'm remembering, if I pull up my handy, I'm not going to grab it right now. I was going to say, if I pull up my handy dandy little, oh, actually I might though, because I also have something else to do. Which is gift some channel memberships. So just look at my pretty girl on the horse for a minute while I do two things. The first thing, I have to do this in such a weird way. So sorry if you hear me doubled. I don't think so. I think I have YouTube muted, but I have to go into my own stream. Ew. Sorry, I hate looking at myself on stream. And gift some memberships. And I also need to pull up my thing. So welcome to the new members. Hi Kelsey, hello. Finally back to making villagers normal helpers and not snippets or time bending. Fair. Okay. So I remember why I kept time benders. This is like this. Can I find a thing where I'm not going to like dox everything about myself? Huh. What if I take this and I just kind of stretch that? Sorry, I'm trying to like figure out OBS. And it's going about as well as would be expected, which is not very. Okay, anyway. Yes. Brittany, hello. Anyone tricks for farming mist quickly? Actually, we're just on that convo. So, stay tuned. This is my spreadsheet in case y'all are curious. I love a spreadsheet. This is my Dreamlight Valley villager roles. So I have everyone's name. Let me know if this is showing up weird for you all. The little thing in my OBS is so tiny that I'm not sure how much of this you can see. And then I have all the different actual roles over here, and then I write what I give them next to them so I can see it easily. I didn't do this one here, which is my bad. And then this also allows me, I forgot to track sadnesses, to see how many I have in each role so I can see how many bonuses I'm getting for everything. For zoom in, how do I do that? I don't know if I can do that. Give me a second. I will go out of this and see if I can zoom more. Zoom. Make my heart go boom boom, my supernova girl. You're welcome. Oh wait, this is beautiful. There we go. This is better. So this is my spreadsheet. I have all the villagers' names, I have the roles, and then I have like the actual tasks. And then I fill it in and then it populates at the bottom. And then why I kept time benders is because at the very bottom here, you can see I put the time bending collections, because if you are not aware with time bending, there are time bending, I believe they're called the time bending gifts. Where if you hang out with somebody from that IP, like a villager from that IP, the gifts are more likely to drop. Now, this is where it comes in handy for if you're trying to get more mist faster. If you have more time benders, you get a higher bonus. And making more time benders means you need more training manuals. And yes, so training manuals, you need items from the time bending collection of Mickey and Friends, Moana, and the last one is Little Mermaid. So I kept time benders from all of the collections because I want to be able to get them if I need them. Granted, I have a lot stored, but for some reason, if I need to actually find them, I have them there. That's why I have a bunch of time vendors and a lot fewer of everybody else. But yes, that's my spreadsheet. Love a spreadsheet. Now, we may return to the game. I'm gonna leave that going for now. Wow. Ooh, okay, we're fine. You have a list written down of your job, similar but not a spreadsheet. You're definitely a list maker. I do like a list, but I like being able to kind of edit something. Kind of, I don't know. With lists, I feel like I end up kind of, it gets more and more chaotic and less organized the longer I have it. But with the spreadsheet, I'm usually able to keep it fairly organized. You use an app for tracking your villagers, but you have a spreadsheet for houses. I do have a spreadsheet for houses too that has all the premium shop houses, whether I have it purchased or not, where I have it placed, if I do, like that kind of stuff. Okay. After this, I need to go to my house to get the supplies that I need to build the thing. That's what we're doing. You just got con, now you must sleep. Another long day at work tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful sleep, Anthony. I don't think I really... Is this duck purple or blue? I think it looks kind of purple here. But I think I thought it was blue before. Just learned you can change your furniture limit to 6,000. Yeah, depending on what platform you play on, you can increase your item limit, which is helpful for decorating. Very, very helpful. Okay. Let us drop this stuff on my dear, dear horse. I need you to level up. So need to grab these. Okay. And drop all of these. Oh wait, my geese. Any chance that I have a fence? No, table. Oh, sorry to all of you out there. This is the second time I've had this item in a chest from a critter though, actually. Because the first time I got it from my ancient robot. Anyway. The same fountain, I know. It couldn't be the fence this time, unfortunate. Okay, let me pull up this picture again. So I can see what I needed. Okay, 15 pixie dust. I also need 3 jasper. I need 2 pyrite. And I need 10 of these boys. Okay. I suppose I could have checked, none of my business, if there were other blueprints around, but as much as I would love to keep these geese, I must continue in my quest to attempt to find the fence. So, you and you. This skunk is so much. Planet Craney, hello, welcome in. You need the fountain. The fountain is beautiful. Okay. We're going back to Glamour Gulch, and on the way, we're breaking things, we're picking things up. We're seeing if we can get, well, we're gonna get closer, but we're gonna see if we can get to level 4. Let's see. Break. You like the storage idea for the DLC? Thank you. I mean, this is just my short-term storage because I don't like to make storage rooms before we get the DLC because I don't know how many resources we're gonna have or how much space I'm gonna want to allocate. So I wait usually till I'm done playing through the majority of a DLC before I make my storage room. but I want something functionable, not functionable. I want something functional until then. So just a little makeshift moment by my house. The honking sends you, the skunk is serving. The skunk serving might be a little bit generous, but the skunk's doing something. You finally opened Pixie Acres. Oh my goodness. I really want to do that today. I think we can accomplish it. I want to open Pixie Acres. I want to gather some resources so that we have some things in our furniture, like our crafting menu at least, to see what all the furniture is about. Do a little bit of a trek around these, a couple of loops. Pixie Acres is gorgeous. I need it. I need it. You know what else I need? I need to know the giant flower that has like what looks like orange paint and little tiger stripes on it. Do we get a version of that without it? Or no? I think I just need to know how heartbroken I'm going to be. Okay, this is the last time around this for now. Let me pick up this, this, mine this. You're gathering resources and leveling up the characters. Yeah, that's probably going to be a lot of... No! This is horrible timing, sir. Horrible timing. Okay. I think it glitched in my favor. I know I missed one. That's fine. There's one more mining node right here. Wait, what was the question? Oh, the question. Yes. The question was, I suppose I could grab it so that it's easier to explain. This is a bad place to try to do it, but this, oh, this is new. All right. This is new. This large sunflower that has this like orange on it. Do we get a version of this that doesn't have the orange on it? Or not? My guess is no, but I would be so happy if the answer was yes. One thing you wish existed was an item that would automatically sort everything into your chest as allocated. Your companions mean you're always putting items away. Wait. There's a transfer button. Is that what you mean? Or something other than that, because we do have a transfer option where if you go to a chest, if you have something in there, like if I put this coal here, if I put this here and these here, there's this button down here that says Smart Transfer. If you click that, it will move everything of a similar type into that chest, and it'll stack it if possible. If there's no space, it'll just go to the next available space. What's the point of the horses and their abilities after the main story quest? Like, you want... Oh, wait, will you need Khan to knock down anything else? You won't need them to knock down anything else probably after you unlock all the areas and finish the main story, but you can continue to use them just as you're doing things around the valley if you want to. Do the Wishing Alps clusters eventually come? You don't want to delete them and not be able to put them back down. You know what? I can actually check. I don't know if you unlock them later, although someone said they saw them unlock when they got to Pixie Acres. But I can try. Wait, are you the same? These are the same, so I'm gonna just delete this and see if it shows up in my menu now. Because sometimes after you pick something up, it shows up, but I don't see it. No. I don't know if you've opened Pixie Acres yet. If so, you could see if it shows up there, but if you leave one out, you can clone it. You finished the story and it never unlocked for you. Okay. Yeah, I would just be careful then. The wishing out clusters aren't there. Yeah, that's what we were talking about before. You wonder if that's a glitch? I feel like yes, it's probably a mistake. But you can clone it, you just can't, like if you get rid of all of them, you won't be able to place them anymore. But as long as you leave one, you'll be able to just clone it. I feel like it could be a bug because Glamour and Pixie Acres opened as we unlocked them. Yeah, it's probably a bug. Probably just a mistake. Okay. We've got to go to the thing. And break some more mining things before then. It actually makes me worried. It makes me not want to delete anything. I guess I could just make sure I double check before I delete each thing that we have it in the menu. Because I did just see those clusters from Glamour Gulch, but are they all of them? Who knows? Yeah, the sand dunes in Eternity Isle, which they eventually added, I believe, right? Go in here and grab these. You want snow piles? That'd be cute. Oh, thanks so much, Planet Craney. I appreciate that. I put a lot of time into my full map builds, so I'm glad that you enjoy them. We'll be starting working on this one soon, so stay tuned. I pretty much do all of my decorating on stream. So we'll be getting into that in the next couple of weeks, probably. I don't know when we're gonna actually finish the main story, and then we'll have friendship quests. I still have to do the Beauty and the Beast quest, so probably a couple weeks before we start actually decorating. Maximus is really taking his time leveling up. Yeah, it takes time to level up the mounts. Like, we're still working on getting Khan up to level 4. You're sure they'll add the new clusters eventually? I'm sure they will. I mean, another thing that we didn't have for the longest time, whoa, that then they added was the tiny bush from the beach. Thank you so much on the super chat, Planet Craney. I appreciate you. Okay. Things mined. Arch. I zoomed in too far on the picture when I was grabbing my resources and therefore forgot that I needed those flowers. This time, we're just gonna fast travel. Oh my goodness. Are you delusional to think that they'll eventually add Storybook Veil pathing? I am going to say no, just because I really want it to happen. Do I think it will? No idea, but I desperately want it. Okay, I need these. Why do I have... Oh, I think that was from Critter or something. Back to... Oh, I guess that's just like a little separate area, part of the Haute Plateau maybe. Anyway, so there's no well over there. There we go. Wish we could access decorating mode while on the mounts. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm surprised we can't fish on our horse. That would be nice. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. Actually, I'm curious. Do we think this would look cute with let's see. Oh, wait, we're getting a raid? Our first ever Twitch raid. Oh my goodness. Part of Rachel's world. Hello. I don't think Anthony's on Twitch anymore. There's a way to shout out someone. I don't know it. Is it, what if I tried to type exclamation mark shout out? That feels right. Exclamation mark something something. But thank you so much. How are you all doing? That doesn't feel like this is going the way that it should. How was stream? What were you playing? Welcome in. My name's Tink. That doesn't feel like it worked. But just know that I appreciate you so much. This is a momentous occasion, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I'm sorry I'm new to Twitch and I'm trying to learn. But hello, welcome in everybody. Exclamation mark SO. Beautiful. No space. I appreciate you. Part of Rachel's world. That looks correct. Possibly? Yes! I love that. Oh, it's sent on YouTube too. I don't know if it worked. You were doing Dreamlight Valley Wishblossom Ranch. I hope you had a fabulous time. What are you thinking of the DLC? What are everyone's thoughts? Also, thank you everybody for the follows. Lady Danbury, Neon Rainbows, thank you. Part of Rachel's world, Brittany Marie, hello, hello. Okay, I was coming here to see if the item from the Ratatouille collection that's the time bending thing would look cute, because I feel like these items would be super cute in like with this stuff. All of the iron feels... I don't have one? What is that called? Do y'all know the thing I'm thinking of? I might only have one made. Time bending. You're loving it? I'm loving it too. I've been playing every chance I get. Thank you for lurking. Just got the call. Your pup is done at the groomers. I understand. I appreciate you being here. Fragments, I think, right? Ratatouille Metro entrance. Anime, thank you for the follow. Hey Blondie, how are you? Imagine if it just wasn't under the Ratatouille collection and then the joke's on me because I built it. No, it is. Oops. Oh, thank you for that, Kitty. You figured it out. I appreciate you. Yes. We could do something with this here. It could be cute. I am excited to eventually start actually crafting all of the pieces of this build kit. This, I don't know what it's giving, but I do like it. It's also ranchy. Are all of the things meant to be ranchy? It's like fancy ranch. It does kind of make me wish, though, that we were able to put a skin on the stables, right? Like, I'm happy to leave them in... Where am I? I'm happy to leave them in the Wishing Alps here. But considering the other build kit also looks like you could make a sort of stable kind of vibe, I think it would be cool if we had the ability to turn that into a stable and then move it up here if we wanted to. I need to see what I need to build that actually. But right now I am here. I just don't want the camera to fly too much. Okay. Con, where you at, bud? Actually, this feels like a good time for us to check. We're making progress. We're making progress. Let me go ahead and do this. Thank you so much. Is that Camille for being a member for 13 months? Is it just you, or does moving bushes and trees to one location seem harder in this DLC? I think it is harder in this DLC, and I think the reason it's harder is because this DLC, the areas are not as easily accessible as other DLCs. Other DLCs would have like many entrances and exits, and a lot of the sort of subsections were connected to each other. But in this one, there are a lot of kind of narrow passageways between sections, and there are multiple areas that you can only reach from one place. And I think that's what makes it more difficult to drag the trees between places. That's what I've noticed anyway. Okay, I need 15 of those hangers. I'm pretty sure I fished those hangers. So we're gonna take this. Oh wait, I can track this. Haha. Amazing. Okay. We're gonna do this. Well, yeah, we're gonna do this, but we are going to mine some things, jump over some things on the way. So hopefully we can have Khan where he needs to be by the time we're done, or shortly thereafter. Savvy Ego, thank you so much for following. Part of Rachel's World, thank you for lurking. Welcome to level 3. You hate me. This professor hates me. This is the second time that it's only leveled up twice, and both times have been when I was in the middle of getting a resource explosion. The professor is our #1 op. This is ridiculous. I helped you lead a revolution, and this is how you thank me? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Get the things. Every time I say get the things, I think of a very specific reference from That's So Raven, and it's Loca Get the Stuff. From when Adrienne Bailon was in, what was her character's name? I don't remember, but she was playing someone who, like, she and Raven hated each other, and she had her little posse of, I think their names were Missy and Loca, which is truly wild that I can remember their names, but not her name in the show. And they were doing like a prank or something on Raven, and it was Loca Get the Stuff. Alana, of course. Thank you, Blondie. Alana, how could I forget? And they would be in the show every so often. Was that one of the Cheetah Girls? Yes. She was in it after Cheetah Girls came out. I don't know whether it was filmed like around the same time or before or after, but yeah, Cheetah Girls came out, and then afterwards, I'm pretty sure Adrienne was playing Alana, the mean girl in That's So Raven. You don't play about Ray Ray. I mean, fair enough. It's so good. And then Loco was also the one who was obsessed with the boys in motion and like fainted when they did a show at their school, which I mean, I would too. I really would. I love the boys in motion. Okay, jump over these hay bales. Oh, grab this. And jump over there. Beautiful. No, you're really trying. I appreciate the extra resources. Just a little slow on the draw there. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I don't know why I didn't make use of the super special sparkly horse once a day thing, but I specifically need to level Khan, and we allegedly can't do that with Khan because the one meal that he wants is bugged somehow. So I guess we'll just have to make do with him being slow at mining. But it's fine. We've been okay thus far. I'll be having that. Anakin Johansson, hello, welcome in. Is your name, perchance? Anthony's not here, so I don't know if we need to do this bit right now. Is your name, perchance, at all related to Anakin Skywalker? Lindsay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much. Not, oh no, here we go. Okay, put all of these away and then grab the things that I need specifically. 20 pixie dust. No, okay, good. That's the right answer. I no longer have to do this. Rusty hinge, 10. Oh, I'm gonna leave that coat hanger here and I'm just gonna fish up 15 for myself. Green silk flower, I need 10, and I need 5 jasper. I think this was what it was. Green silk flower. Okay. Han. The time is here. So near it, stirring the blood in their veins. I need to watch. No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not need to watch Les Mis. I was about to say I need to watch Les Mis again, but actually, you know what? I think I love myself enough to not do that right now. I think I do. Especially after just watching Wicked for Good not even a week ago, I really don't need to watch Les Mis. Is my button stew broken too? I mean, I haven't tried. Is it broken for everybody? I guess I could try, but the streets were saying it's broken. You're bringing your Switch with you on vacation, but you can't play in the ranch. Oh, yes, yes, because you only have the Storybook Vale DLC on your Switch. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could still run around and level up your horses in the main valley, though, probably, right? Because you can just summon them to you. You just won't be able to do any quests, but if you wanted to, you could still get them leveled, I guess. You tried, it's broken. Okay, yeah, I thought it was broken for everyone, so I didn't try. Okay. Our croc is almost the correct level. You've never watched Les Mis, but you've sung so many songs from it. I do recommend watching it. The movie musical, there are a lot of things that... How do I say this nicely? There are a lot of creative decisions that were made that a lot of people, not I, make fun of. But I perhaps understand why someone might make fun of it for them, you know? That being said, I do feel like it's a must watch if you like musicals, especially if you don't know Les Mis. It's not like a perfect adaptation, but it's good. Fence? You saw For Good last night? You loved it? Wait. Okay. We got something new. Is this the thing that counts as jumps if you run over it from, like with the horses? Is that what we were talking about? Because I didn't get that in Scrooge's, but I got it now from a companion. Thank you, Crocodile. It knew I was under attack from the skunk, and it decided to do me a solid. Dominica, hello, hello. Thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate you. Actually, yeah, thank you everybody for liking the stream. Actually, listen, I'm famously horrible about asking people to like the stream, but there are 175 of you here and 75 likes. If y'all could get to 100 likes, I would really greatly appreciate it. I feel like it's doable. I feel like it's not much to ask. Okay. Grab the things. We are on a mission. Our mission, I have not forgotten. It's going to the gulch. Fishing up some hangers. Fixing a blueprint. Hopefully being close to, if not, level 4 with Con. Because I need to see the acres. That's the goal. That's the dream. That's the plan. Okay. I don't know if anybody else is subscribed to the Hunger Games official YouTube account, but ever since the teaser for Sunrise on the Reaping dropped, they've been blowing up my phone. And by that, I mean, they've just been posting things. They have been posting like Hunger Games official clip, such and such happened, like random things from the core trilogy, none of which even necessarily have to do with Haymitch. Well, I'm sure one or two of them maybe had to do with Haymitch a little bit, but most of them are just like Katniss and Peeta talk on a train. Katniss does something, and I'm like, okay, go off, I guess. I guess they're just trying to make themselves visible. Wait, we reached level 4! This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, that being said, even though this is the moment we've been waiting for, I need to do what I was doing because otherwise I will forget. So we're going to fix up the thing, and then we are going to go talk to Snow White, tell her that our wonderful disposition, shining personality has finally won over Con, and we can open the Pixie Acres. Hi, Ellington. Hello. Now that you're graduated, you want to try to get into some local theater and musicals? Yes. Yes. Actually, I feel like fortunately, I live in a place that actually, I don't know how much of a theater scene there is. I need to fish outside of the bubbles. I don't know what I'm doing. I live in a place where we have, a fair amount of like actors. There's a scene, but I don't know if it's a theater scene. Where I lived before, there was a pretty big theater scene, but because there are kind of a lot of actors where I live, I don't imagine that I should have someone who helps with fishing with me right now. I don't imagine that it would be very easy to get involved in local theater. But I would like to. I did some local theater before. And I had a great time. Do I have anybody I could kind of force to come help me with fishing? What if I temporarily granted permissions to Moana? And then found her. Are any of you people fishing people? I don't think so. You know what? Actually, I don't need to do this. There's an easier way to do this, and it is to go to the Plaza Island. Thanks for hanging out, Planet Craney. I hope you have a great rest of your day at work. Actually, I don't know if this is going to be easier. We're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna give you permissions here. And then we're gonna travel back here. I feel like she's probably somewhere, and that's why she's not here. I really need a summon villager button. Like, I really, really do. I need us to be able to do that to get people. I also need us to be able to do that for pictures. I think that would be really helpful. Also, at the bare minimum, like a track villager button, because finding them on the map is so difficult. And it makes me upset. Okay. I'm spending more time doing this. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm spending more time doing this than I probably would have if I just fished by myself. I'm regretting everything. While this is happening, you know, it's the end of the month, so I might just, no, I might do that tomorrow, actually. No, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I was going to say I have 5 more memberships I can gift, but tomorrow we're playing a new game, and it might be fun to gift some memberships on a new game day. We're going to be playing Town to City tomorrow, which I've never tried before, but I've watched some people play it, and I think it's going to be really fun and cozy. And I'm looking forward to it. I really hope my game isn't broken right now. I think it's been 10 years since I've saved. We leveled up con and everything. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. There you are. Favorite part about this expansion? My favorite part about pretty much any expansion is the map. And I feel like that remains true right now with this one so far. Just because I'm mostly a decorator.
Thanks for coming to see me.
Okay, let's hang out. The kitty horse is my favorite. Well, sure. The kitty horse is my favorite, followed by the map. The Pixie Acres is your favorite biome in this map. I haven't looked at it yet, but we're about to go after I finish getting these hangers and fixing this little, like, greenhouse thing. Oh, I can't wait to see it! Wow! It's been a long time coming. I don't really need you right at this moment, and yet... One thing about these mounts, they're making virtual me lazy. I could have just run over to the water, and instead, I summoned a whole horse to take me there instead. Whatever happened to hard work? Whatever happened to walking? Thanks, Moana. I appreciate you. This hair is so cute. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, rude. It couldn't be an explosion of hangers. Disrespectful. You wish Snow White would stop running away from you. Yeah, she's doing a lot. Doing a lot. Made you go back in my day. Yes, of course. It's raining. I know it's raining. If that was about the skunk, I already fed it this morning. I don't know. I think everything outside of Pixie Acres that I could feed today, I have. Leveling up the horses is hard work. Yes. We all just have Moana as fishing buddies. I feel like I don't judge. But if someone didn't make Moana a fishing buddy, I would judge them a little bit. I mean, it's right there. She has a whole boat. Fishing's kind of her whole thing. and Goofy, yeah. I feel like I always put Goofy as a fishing person. Moana, Maui, Goofy, and Donald are your fishing buddies. I feel like, I don't remember if I did this time, but I typically make Maui, I think, a gardener. Just because I feel like his whole thing about, like, giving people the ability to grow a coconut tree just feels like, yeah, gardening for you. Okay, I have the 15. Moana, thank you so much. Respectfully, bye-bye. Bye.
I don't think my ancestors ever imagined we'd voyage to a place like this.
Okay. Oh. My energy is so low. You leveled up everyone the bare minimum. Also, Moana is a time bender from when you made everyone a time bender. Oh, yes. Actually, right now, I do believe Maui is a time bender for me because I wanted a time bender from each of the collections. And the only people we have from Moana are Moana and Maui. Moana is a fisher, so that means Maui is a time bender. Also, because time bending feels like mystical and magical, and he's literally a demigod, so. You and your 6-year-old watched Snow White today for the first time. He said his favorite part was that the prince rescued Snow White. Oh, that's cute. Your only gripe about the horses is that you wish they followed you around when you get off of them instead of just staying in place. That would be nice, but I don't mind too much since we can just summon them wherever we are. But it would be nice. Wait. Oh, here. I was like, where is the place? There we go. Hi, Mia. Hello, hello. Yes, the best thing about the mountains, I think, is that you don't need stamina for them to gallop. How cute! Okay. Talk to Snow White about the friendship with Khan, and I shall... Oh, it's raining. I don't want to go into Pixie Acres for the first time when it's raining. If I teleport here, will Moana go away? I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm not ready to invite people to the ranch yet. It has to be fixed. I am thinking, though, about allowing everyone permissions on every map, which I don't usually do. But I think it might be a nice change of pace to see people wandering around in the places. You're obsessed with Wishblossom Ranch. I'm having a really, really good time with it. I am. I'm enjoying it so much. Thank you for 95 likes on the stream, everybody. I appreciate you. Okay, we're gonna go to here. And we are going to, while we're here, go ahead and grab these things. I don't like gathering these on a horse because then if we get one of the things where you can pick up multiple, not this one, but the other one, you know, where it turns gold and you can like keep picking it. It's hard to do that on the horse. It doesn't really let you grab them as fast. Kitty, now don't lie to the people. I mean, I will probably do that at some point anyway, but not the false advertising. Okay. Beautiful. Now, is Moana got... Oh, she's in the restaurant. I'll take that. Okay. Time to find Snow White's. I did just empty my inventory because I'm planning on going into the new place, but we're unemptying. If you have a horse that's a harvester, they can harvest 3 bushes at once.
Oh, over here. Hello?
Wait, what?
Thank you for coming to visit me.
Hello, Tink. Bounce up, never down. Khan looks so happy with you, Tink. It seems you two have formed a wonderful friendship. Yeah, I think we're getting to know each other quite well. You know, you might enjoy the challenge of breaking the barriers leading to Pixie Acres. You should search Modish Marsh to find the metal barricade. You might need to break some wooden barricades blocking the way to Modish Marsh first. Khan will be able to help you. Okay.
Have a wonderful...
Search the eastern edge of... Y'all good? That's none of my business. Search the eastern edge of Modish Marsh to find a steel barrier blocking the way to Pixie Acres. Use con to kick it down when you're ready to keep exploring. Okay, I shall. The time has come to enter Pixie Acres. If you have a horse that can harvest crops, they can also harvest fruit bushes, and you have them lined up, they can harvest 3 at once. Like all the time, or only when you have the special sparkle thing going on? Say that 5 times fast. Modish Marsh, Modest Marsh. I can't even say it twice. I can't even really say it once, if we're being honest. I have to put a lot of effort and energy into it. All the time. Interesting. I might try that. I know Khan doesn't have that ability right now, but I think one of my horses does. Maybe Sven. Oh, don't mind if I want that flower, not... Well, it was everything you hoped it would be. I'm glad. Happy to oblige. I'm really upset that it's raining. Do we just... Is it cute in Pixie Acres when it rains? Or should I wait until it stops raining? Who knows when it'll stop raining? How did you unlock Pixie Acres? Follow the main story, and once you unlock Khan... Okay, so you have to follow the story, right? First crystal key, you unlock Maximus. Second crystal key, you unlock Khan. When you unlock Khan, you have to get him to friendship level 4. And then talk to Snow White, and she'll tell you to go open Pixie Acres. You would wait until it stops. Okay. We'll just wander around. You know what, Khan? I appreciate everything that you've done for me. And I gotta get Sven. I'm so sorry. I'm on a mission. You know what, Sven? Actually, I think I can... pet you and brush you, because I think I fed you today already. And I think if I do these 2 things, we'll have your super special horsey... I mean, you're a reindeer, but... Sparkle Glow. And then things will happen faster while we hang out with you, while we wait for it to stop raining, so we can check out the Pixie Acres. What's today? Sunday? Okay. I was just trying to make sure I didn't have something that I actively needed to end stream at a certain time for. But we're good, we're good. You're not loving the new mechanics of the horses? You thought it would make tasks easier, but even with their sparkle time, it's just a bit harder to dig, mine, or harvest. I feel like mining is maybe roughly the same or a little bit better when you have the sparkle effect, but yeah, for the most part, everything else just feels like it's easier to do by yourself, I guess. The rain takes away the color and vibrancy in Pixie Acres. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. Although I think it would have been cute if they made it like, I don't know, since it's like a little pixie magical inspired area. If they made it like cute rain, you know? I don't think I'm hanging out with Snow White right now, which is actually unfortunate. Especially because I also do need to just still level her up. Go find you. Anyone figured out how to do the digging with the mounts? Yeah, bottom left-hand corner for me. Okay, you have to level them up and take the digging feature. But then bottom left-hand corner of the screen, it will say dig and it'll tell you the button. For me, I'm using keyboard and mouse right now and it's right click. So you just have to hold it down until they do it. Ooh, 100 likes on this stream. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you.
Oh, I'm so
Sven is so funny with his facial expressions. I do like Sven. He's a cutie. Oh, there we go. Actually, I don't mind being here. I was going to... I think I did the blueprints in Glamour Gulch. I don't think there's another one for me. Although I guess I could hang out in Glamour Gulch because then I can tell... Are you okay? Anyway, because then I can tell if the rain stops. Because here it's snowing, but the snow effect is kind of subtler than the other one. You think digging is glitchy? Your horse will do the action, but no holes and no items. I don't know if this is true for you, but for me, I have to hold the button for a really long time. Like, when I'm trying to dig, okay, I'm starting to hold the click. I'm still holding, and then you can let go when it actually happens, but you have to hold it for a long time. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that's how long you have to hold it. Pretty much through the entire animation. So I would say try that. See if it works. Which DLC is my favorite and least favorite? I don't know. Still a little too soon to say for me. But I feel like... Okay, this is... I feel like it's kind of impossible for me to say that anything is my favorite over Rift in Time, just because I feel like my life would be so much different and worse without the vacuums. Like, I feel like the vacuums alone are enough to make Rift in Time my favorite, because I use them every time I play the game, and they improve my quality of life in the game so exponentially. So I feel like it has to be Rift in Time, but if it weren't for that, I don't think it would be Rift in Time. But I'm not really sure where the other two fall yet. Hi, Katie. Hello. When do you complete Storybook Vale Part 1? Because you got it the other day and have been grinding and just desperately want Aurora. I don't remember how long it took, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But Part 1 is pretty much getting you through all of the trials in all of the biomes, I think. Once you finish all of those, I believe you are done with Part 1. Actually, wow. It's gonna be interesting. I'm still too early on in this DLC to have a full opinion on it. But because Rift in Time has to be #1 for me, I feel like this one might end up being #3. Just because the aesthetics of Storybook Vale and the foliage, well, specifically like the bush. The big pink and green bush, and yeah. I feel like that's so good. I feel like I probably... Yeah, I had such a good time decorating the Vale. I'm sure I'll have a good time decorating this as well, but I don't think I find it quite as pretty as the Vale. And I don't think the mounts, for me, are going to offset the aesthetics of the Vale. But that being said, I'm really enjoying this DLC. That's not a knock to it whatsoever. Okay. I feel like I could do some fishing because I'm sure I'm gonna need those resources too, but like, kind of want to make use of Sven's glowing stuff. The rain timing was really horrible. Not only is the skunk critter out to get me, but also just the game in general. The rain is so loud here. And I feel like, what did I do to deserve that, you know? Okay. Kind of annoying how we have to do everything. Wait, what do you mean? A memory. Oh my. I loved it. I feel like this, if I don't know if this is exactly going to be the image that I'm thinking of, but it's very similar to one that always makes me think of the Winnie the Pooh ride at Disney World. I love that ride. It's so cute. The ancient machines are so helpful. You're surprised the devs haven't built anything in the base game or DLCs that have such a huge impact since. I mean, the closest thing is Tiana's slow cooker, which is kind of the same as the ancient cooker. But yeah, the vacuum is the best and most helpful thing I feel like that's ever been introduced to the game, possibly. Oh, like none of the characters can help with the rebuilding of everything. They help in their own way, which is usually just telling us what to do, but you know. We all have our strengths, I guess. The most frustrating thing for you at the moment is the characters running away to give you bonus gems when you break the rocks on the horse. Yeah. It's definitely a little bit annoying, for sure. I hope they'll fix it. I was going to say I'm sure they'll fix it, but considering the fact that the snippet lore still lag out the veil, I can't guarantee that they'll fix it. I hope. I dream, but I don't know. This is so cute. All right. I'm excited to find Tigger. Those are just gonna have to stay there for now. I'll grab a vacuum eventually. Not quite. Oh, I hated going into the wall. I'm not quite ready to put a vacuum in all of these areas yet, but one day I will. You know what I saw today? I saw a video by Trisha's Lovely Games where she was talking about mining all of your rock spots. She was doing this in her main valley until they show a gem and then leaving that, and they'll stay like that in preparation for the star path. Has anyone seen this? I think she said she saw someone talking about it on like Reddit or something. I don't think she specifically came up with this, but she made a video about it. Because like in the star path, there will always be the tasks of mining certain color or shape gems. And if you prep all of your mining nodes to the point where you can see that they have a gem in them, then you're kind of good to go. You can see which one is there. If you need a specific color or shape, it's guaranteed to give you one. Let's see. You're currently spam jumping Con in a floating island. There's no other way. I mean, I leveled Con without any spam jumping. It just took some time. But I unlocked Con today and was able to level him up, so it is possible. You never heard that, but it sounds interesting. Yeah, I'd recommend looking at the video if you're curious. I might not be explaining it very well, but it was Trisha's Lovely Games. And I'm not sure that I'll do it, but I'm thinking about trying it out in my main valley because I don't really need to mine in my main valley right now. So just like prep them and then they'll be good to go for the star path possibly. You love the digging when they have the golden glow, so many resources. I feel like I have so many digging elixirs that I never use. So I might use some of those to get some of the resources. But I could also try digging. I don't know. I feel like I prefer mining with the mounts. I want us to have an alpine well skin. Pretty much I want them to give us well skins that look good in all of these biomes. I know someone said yesterday that the Wonderland well skin looks really good in Glamour Gulch. I'll probably try that, but give us more of a fairy one. We have kind of like a bluish one that we got that we have a matching Goofy stall for, but I want a better one. Army Barbie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. These horses, cut it out. Stop glitching into each other. What are you even doing? Why are you here? Does anyone else, like, do y'all have this problem where your horses just want to be right here and they keep walking into each other? I don't like it. I'm not a fan. No, it's still snowing. Wait, yours do that too? That's so annoying. Y'all are allowed to wander elsewhere. You don't have to do that. Welcome to level 5, my skunky, stripy friend. Okay. Ooh. Fence? Fence? No. I had that from Scrooge. Hey. When will the rain stop? I feel like it's been here for 10,000 years. I might just, I don't know. I've been waiting this long. I was going to say I might just suck it up and go, but it's kind of like, at what point? We'll go through the gulch again. Come on, Sven. Still rain. What's the longest it's ever rained in my valley? Because it's been raining for what, 30 minutes? Maybe? It started raining when we were fishing? I mean, I don't mind getting resources, but also I would enjoy actually seeing the Pixie Acres. If anyone's put vacuums out in this map yet, do they pick up things in these little caves or no? Because I feel like the cave areas spawn a lot of stuff, and it does in fact frustrate me when there are spots where the vacuums don't reach. They don't! No! I feel like they need to change it so stuff stops spawning there then. Because it's one thing when there's like one little spot on a map, but this one part of this one biome has 2 cave areas. Just go, you can enjoy it again when it's not raining. Is there a cutscene when we open the biome though? Because I think there was for Glamour Gulch. I don't want it to be raining in a cutscene. There is. I'm not gonna open it, but we're gonna wait. We're building up anticipation. Someone on Reddit made a map of all the places you could use a vacuum and a few that the vacuums won't reach. There are more than 20 spots, 20 vacuums, or 20 spots that the vacuums won't reach. Either way, that's a lot. Honestly, this game is out to get all of us, because if we don't open Pixie Acres today, I think the next time we're going to be playing Dreamlight Valley on stream is on Wednesday. A long time. +20 vacuumable areas. So we need 20 vacuums? Was that a Rocky Horror mention? It was. I just didn't commit enough to the bit. I thought about it. It's like when you start to do something and then like halfway through you're like, I'm not gonna go all out. That's how it was for me. Okay, pick up this stuff. Okay, okay. How are my pockets? They're fine. Oh, how sad. What other stuff do I have to do? Snow White is theoretically still with me, even though I don't see her. So we're at least being productive. We're leveling her up. We're gathering supplies that we will eventually use probably to craft things. I suppose I could go look at the crafting menu, actually. Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, wait a minute. Huh? Oh, okay. I thought this was here only from like 12 to whatever. The pattern skunk is here all day, but only when it's raining. Okay. I did feed it this morning, though, I believe. I mean, you're not running, so you're either glitched or I did feed you. But I think I fed you. Let me just see if I get close, if it triggers its animation. Well, it's hiding, so I won't be able to tell. It might still do the animation even if I fed it already. I don't actually know. We're gonna find out. I'm so certain I fed you because you were in the other area with the thing. Yeah, I did. That's fine. Making me work for nothing. Okay. Come on, Sven. Pick that up. Okay. Maybe I should go look at some of the crafting stuff. You know, some people will craft one vacuum and set it down just to collect stuff, then move it to another area. Yes, I'm not one who does that. Wait, I think it stopped. No, it's still snowing. Goodness gracious. It just took a minute for the snow to actually, show up. Yeah, I consider that a lot of work, especially someplace like this where you have to drag things like through the path, like the long, thin paths. I don't think I would enjoy that very much in this map. Some other maps, it's probably a little bit easier. Also, Sven, how are you doing? 6? Eight is where we get the last final cool bit of Arendellian horse gear. Well, oh cute. I really want Wendy in the game. I feel like there aren't very many Wendy truthers out there, but I am one. I mean, she's a little obnoxious, but I do love her. Level 3. Welcome. You two can go there, even though you're not from this map. You're just critters. We love a Wendy darling, we do. Cool. Soon I'm going to have to do something about this. But not yet. Keegan, hello. Welcome in. I'm full of sadness. You know what I could do though? I could figure out what Snow White wants as I don't actually have to get off of the Sven to talk to you. What Snow White wants as favorite gifts: cosmic figs, yellow lily of the valley. Oh, if I had one, I'm assuming that's from Pixie Acres because I am not familiar with it. Cosmic figs and sorcerer hat hermit crabs. What's with your desire for all of these things from DLCs? Goodness gracious. Thought I said cosmic pigs. Well, yes. Hi, Joanna. Hello. All right. Get off this Sven. I need a cosmic fig, and I need, let me make sure, these critters are not going to ruin everything. Okay. This is another reason why it would be helpful to have everything on a storage island, so I'm not going through all of these loading screens to find these things. Here you go. Now you too want a cosmic pig? I feel like the closest thing to a cosmic pig I could think of is Henwin from the Black Cauldron. Not cosmic, but feels like a magic pig to me, you know? A crab. My little fishies. They're over here. No. Here? Yes. Hey, Snow. Go. Cute little Aurora Borealis piglet, I guess. Okay. Okay. The other thing you wanted was something I can't get for you, which is what it is. Who's gonna explain themselves? Why didn't anybody tell me about this? Disrespect at every turn. Look at this! A cutie little wintry Tinkerbell? My goodness. Anyway. Fish pasta, silver silk flower, shiny jasper. Okay. Fish pasta. let's go. Anyone else found Wishblossom Ranch items in other Scrooge stores? Is it even worth checking them? I've not. They shouldn't appear there. It would be a bug if they did, but I haven't seen any. I said not to spoil things for you. I guess. Hi, Rose. Hello. My goodness. Wait, what was I doing? Oh, this. The silver thing and the shiny thing. Silver thing, shiny thing. And maybe the rain has stopped. No. Of course it has not. Also, it's still snowing / raining, which is just mean. Hey, buddy. Silver thing, shiny thing. Silver thing, shiny thing. Okay. Now, where is Miss Ma'am? All the way over there, of course. Well, as one does, we're going to ride our way over there, doing things as we go, hoping the rain stops. I think that's my partner on the mark already. Okay. Thanks, Sven. What did you pick up? She like grabbed something to put it in her pocket, but I don't know what it was. It wasn't the flower that we were on top of. How's the update? The DLC is great, I think. Some glitchiness. Hello. I have the camera on just to let you know. Yes, there's some glitchiness, like the 2 horses that are currently walking into each other right over here. But it's pretty enjoyable overall. Okay. I think it stopped. I think the rain finally stopped. Okay. We must immediately go to Cruella, give her these things, and then... Oh, if the rain starts again, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh my goodness. Yes, run! We must get there before it starts again. Run like the wind, Sven. You know what? I would a little bit hate it, but I do still kind of wish there was a way for us to get Bullseye as a mount. You know? I would a little bit hate it because it doesn't make a lick of sense for us to have a ride-sized Bullseye when we have the teensiest, tiniest Buzz and Woody. But I do think it would be cute. We live in a magical place. They could come up with a reason why it works that way.
With you immediately.
No worries, kitty. I have this for you.
How unfortunate.
I have this for you. Congratulations on the level up, Miss Ma'am.
You'll help me, won't you, dear?
Not at the moment. I will not help you. I hate to say it.
I need your
And
help with a plan,
one more
darling.
thing. This. There you go. Wonderful. Ooh, okay. Bye.
A moment of your time.
You just said you're busy. I'm not giving you a moment of my time. Now, we do need Con because... Oh, also, just in case, let me hide these random companions I have equipped. Before I do that, overwrite this preset so I can get them back without searching for them. Just because I don't want a bountiful croc and a gingerbread rabbit just randomly in the cutscene. Okay. He could start out small and we can water him with our watering can as a quest. That would be interesting. Good job, Con. Here we go. Wait, there's no cutscene. Maybe once we actually get in. Look at this cute little bee. Hello, buddy. Oh, there it is. I'm walking in. Oh, it's magical. Oh, look at the bee. Look at the glow in the dark little one. Wow. Wait, what was flying up in the air? It looked like a little fairy. Not the POV. Whoa. Hi, Tigger. My goodness. Okay. Wow, find Tigger in 100-acre fields. Okay, well, listen. First things first. Wait, those are little birthday candles. Okay, we're going to see what we find in these rocks. We're gonna clear away some stuff and take in this new area. Grassy ore. Interesting. Grassy ore, an ore that can be mined in the Wishblossom Mountains. Please don't try to run a lawnmower on it. How cute! There it is. A big cupcake looking frosting mountain. The glow in the dark bee is not actually in the collections menu. Interesting. It feels like maybe it's one of those black Pegasus, teal dragon things all over again. Wow. See ore. What in the world? Fairy sprinkles? Add a dash of magic and color to any dish. Cute. We have lilies of the valley. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love this place. I love this place. Oh, now I don't know what my favorite biome is. I mean, there are going to be different areas in here too that might look a little bit different. Okay, would you stop just like surfing through when we're trying to get things done, Con? Stop, stop, stop. What if I didn't though? Oh, well, okay. Wait, what? Oh, fascinating. Copter seeds. These whirly twirly seeds can be found in the Wishblossom Mountain. Do I think we'd have a special quest to get to the Cupcake Island, or do you think it's just decoration? Because you're convinced that's not there for no reason. No, that's there for no reason. That's just in the distance. That's what I believe anyway. I don't think there's like a way to get there. Tigger, you're really trying to take your time playing the DLC, but you can't wait to unlock Pixie Acres. I am so excited. What is this? Bonsai star fruit. The sweet star-shaped fruit will brighten up any dish. Interesting. My grandma used to have like little starfruit carambola plants. I don't know if they just were never really ripe, but they were always so bitter. I've never had any since then. Like, I had it sometimes when I was growing up when we would visit. But I've seen it in some stores recently and have never... Oh my goodness, shut up! Wait, shut up! I gotta clean up the rest of this, and then we gotta look at the crafting menu because those looked absolutely adorable. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. There's a boat at the beach, which reminds you of the one in the main valley Oh, that took us to Ariel's Island. Wait, have you finished the DLC yet, though? Because maybe there's a way to get there? I don't know. To me, it's not really seeming like that's the goal. Okay, I'm also going... Oh my goodness. I'm obsessed with these build kits. Respectfully, I could do without Snow White singing. You finish the DLC, oh, then I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay. Wait. I just wanted to dig a little bit to grab the acorns. To look at these things that we can craft. No, I don't really care about that right now. Con, move your butt. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! Leafy canoe, floral bench swing, fairy harp, floral fairy bench. This is cute, and I love a bench. Floral fairy chair, fairy pipe organ, this DeVille Manor archway we got from doing the blueprint. These pretty flower garlands are just kind of like the thing we already have, but with flowers. The Pixie Acres buildings. I love this. Market building? Wow. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I can't wait to build with this. Okay. Let me lift this out of the way. And okay. Try to do it this way. To see what's up. I love this biome. I think it's cute. I can't wait to decorate here. I love the little bundles with the giant blueberries. They're so cute. Oh my. Another area. Wow. Wait. This looks like something maybe I can dig? No. Smash? No. Probably need something upgraded for that, maybe. Or maybe it's just a decor piece or something. I missed the beach? Wait, what do you mean? Listen, I'm minding my own business. Stop. Okay. I think I'm also following what it told me to do. Wait, left at the waterfall and go through the giant log? This was the waterfall, right? You love the giant sunflowers? I love them, but I'm still not a fan of like the orange and like tiger stripes. I understand why they're like that. I'm just not a big fan. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. I love that we have this, especially because like I have a fairy biome, but now we could make a whole, well, like a fairy section of a biome, but now we could make a whole biome fairy stuff. Stacy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay. We gotta do this and
Good day to you.
open this. The end Sunday, the path where the candles were leads to a beach. I'm sure I will be there at some point, but for now, I want to make sure we grab Tigger because there might be another cutscene, or like we follow this for now. Because I will be... No, please, respectfully. Stop me. Even though we won't be back on stream with Dreamlight Valley until Wednesday, I will still be playing off stream. Not like any of the quests or stuff, just like probably leveling horses and gathering resources. And I don't want to accidentally come into a cutscene by doing that. I'm lost. It told me to take a left at the waterfall and go through a giant. Is that the giant log? We'll see. She was belting? Girl, no, she was not. That was not a belt. Left at the waterfall. Go through giant hollow log. Oh, wait. Hey, Goofy.
How's it going?
To her it was? I don't know about that. Huh?
Hey!
I don't know what this is. Lollipop fruit? Okay, buy seeds. Done. Maybe there's a secondary waterfall. No, this is the way we came in. Or am I gonna put Sadness and Choice House? Probably Ancient's Landing. That's what I was thinking of doing, but I guess I don't know for sure. Gotta think about. Wait, did I just... Anyway. I don't think so. I thought I pushed it. Oh, yes, the beach. A little odd that there's a beach. Sure. Looks like a weird antenna lollipop. Wait, what does? Oh, this boat, though, is a boat that we can build to decorate with. So if I had to guess, I think that's why it's there. I don't think because we can actually use it. Oh, that's cute. Dreamlight bridle. Okay. Joy and sadness. I guess? To me, it looks more like one of the like Apple earbuds, kind of. Okay, left at the waterfalls. That's what we're doing. Go through the giant hollow. Oh, literally right in front of my face. Oh my goodness! Wait. Oh, wow. These cute little fairy houses. I love them. Oh, there's Tigger. Sir, I will be with you shortly. Don't worry. You know what? Actually, I won't be with you shortly. We'll pick up with Tigger now that I know that it's not going to force me into a, like a cutscene or something. We'll pick up with Tigger on our next stream. But for now, that's somewhere we can go. I want to clean this up a little bit. Wow. Imagine, well, I'm not sure how they would look. Maybe the purple ones would look good. The pink ones probably. If we get some of the mushrooms here from Storybook Vale. It's gonna be so cute. Take this. I'm not sure why we just kind of have access to like a seed packet here and there of the spices that grow. I haven't seen a way to actually properly purchase them, or even a way to consistently have the seeds drop. Oh, that is really cute. It's like a windmill for this area. My goodness. You like that the Goofy stall moves? I do too, actually. Oh, and here's a bridge. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. So many meals that are bugged and it's driving you crazy. Oh no. Oh, yes, that's this way. Okay. So now we can get through there and that goes there. You can't catch the bee. I think someone said it was bugged today. I would assume the bees are meant to be kind of like the I have a brain that's forming words. Kind of like the foxes where you gotta chase them. I saw one of the bees over here, but it didn't really seem to be doing anything. Like, hey buddy, what's going on? We'll try it and see if it works. Okay. Oh no. It's the monkeys all over. It is the monkeys all over again. Oh my goodness. I'm not dealing with this. To the point where it even like disappeared like the monkeys did. I wonder if it's just bugged if it's in this specific space. Was someone able to catch it if it was like up in the main area of the biome? You would think they would learn. Okay, Pixie Flats and Honey Falls are areas that we can't access yet. The bees. Honey Falls, Pixie Flat. Oh, of course. And this one is here right now, but I can't get it. Hi, Brandy. Hello. Been lurking and playing for the first time today. Amazing. Amazing. I think this was the only tree that I saw so far. Maybe the others are in the other areas. Let me go ahead and move this to by my house and just double check as I go that there are no others. No. Where am I? Oh, there. No, that's just a flower. Spices and stuff. Whoa. There we are. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate when the camera flies like that. I didn't mean to do that to you all. Sven, take us home, buddy. Well, we're gonna try to find our way home. Is there a need to check Scrooge's in Eternity Isle? You feel like maybe we have everything from there? Well, there's no exclusive furniture to the Eternity Isle in, like, there's no exclusive Scrooge shop stuff for Rift in Time. It will only show base game stuff. So if you have everything from the base game, there's no need to check it. But if you have base game stuff, it's worth checking because it might have some of that. Okay. Here we are. Home again. Okay. Let me grab these berries. Put the new things that we found away in our storage. Oh, of course. An explosion. Oh, we're getting a raid. Hot Cocoa Collective. Hello, how are you? How's it going? How was your stream? Hi, Hot Cocoa. Love 29 Selena. Hello. How's everyone doing? How are we enjoying the DLC? Fruit and sprinkles, I think, belong here. Oh, thank you, Kitty, so much. I appreciate you for grabbing that link for me. Everyone go check out Hot Cocoa, by the way. I think you'll have a fabulous time. Barda, hello. Hello. Okay. Put this stuff away as well. Copter seeds. Are the copter seeds something you use for food or for crafting? Can people let me know? These are gonna go there. And that is all gonna go there. Crafting. Okay, perfect. I know, I'm loving the DLC. My goodness, I think it's so fun. The timing of the raid was, you know, timing because we are wrapping up right now, but I am going to see if I can spread the love to someone else as well. But thank you so much for bringing your community over. I appreciate it so much. And hopefully we'll be able to find a lovely place to all go as well. Chop Suey, thank you so much for the follow. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a better job today on Twitch. I was so happy to raid someone, and it's someone that if I hung around, I only speak English and they were not streaming in English. Maybe some of you had better luck, but I was happy to raid somebody over on Twitch. So we're going to do it on YouTube and on Twitch. So stick around. Don't leave quite yet. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be playing Town to City, and it's going to be my first time playing. So I'm really excited. We are going to go see on YouTube Decorista, who's playing Wishblossom Ranch, which is going to be a grand time. We know and love Decorista. And on Twitch, we are going to go see haha, it's Meg, who is streaming in English and playing Wishblossom Ranch. So please go check out haha, it's Meg. I hope you all have a fabulous time. I'll be back tomorrow for some Town to City, and then I will be here on Wednesday with Dreamlight Valley, and Tuesday I don't know what we're going to be playing yet. But thank you all so much for hanging out and for your love on the stream, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night, and take care of yourselves. And I will see you real soon. Goodbye, everybody.